biggest craving to play Dead Space 2, man. Like it's been so bad. Like I think I'm about to like run through that game again.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I beat that game only once, and I loved it so much I'm afraid to go back. I beat it in one sitting. I had a really horrible fever, like so bad I thought I was going to die. My girlfriend was like, well, you can't really do anything but wait it out. So she went out and bought me the game, brought it back on the day it came out, and I ended up just playing it in like one sitting while having like a fever dream. So the game almost seemed real while I was playing through it. It was so trippy, and it's like, man, that game can never be that epic again for me. I'm just going to leave that one memory in my head.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm probably gonna rebuy it on PC because even though it's backwards compatible on Xbox, I think I still want to play it on PC. There's an echo. Hold on, y'all. Let me see. Why is there an echo? Hold on.
I think it's just you. I don't hear it on my end.
I don't hear it either. Let me see. I think I know why.
Oh, shit.
What the hell is she playing? What's good, Jimmy? What's up, Nintendo?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, dude.
Yo,
I just bought a sound bar, and I feel like a goddamn old man.
hooking it up?
Huh?
Hooking it up?
No, not hooking up. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it because my girl had something playing. I'm trying to figure out how to turn it off. Like, what the, how do you work this contraption? All right, cool.
I got that Dolby surround sound. God of War.
Yo, yeah, I got to get back to playing Dead Space 2, like I said.
Testing. Y'all can hear me, right? I switched mics. Can you hear me?
Yeah, sounds good too.
Okay, good.
But yeah, I think the sound bar, like people were telling me, this sound bar is a night and day difference. I'm gonna be real with you. I don't see the big deal.
What sound bar did you get?
I got a good one. I got I'm gonna tell you the model. It's a Samsung. Let me see.
I'm guessing no Discord today.
Yeah.
Why are you using it on cam?
No, I'm just saying. I got this link and not a Discord one.
Yeah, I got the Samsung M450. People were telling me, "Oh, them TV speakers are trash." I'm not. It's better, but is it like? People made it seem like it was gonna be like Jesus Christ talking into my eardrum. That's what it is.
I mean, that is a 320 watt though. That should be sounding really good.
It sounds really good, but I'm like, I don't. The TV was fine. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, you know what? You got a good TV. That's why
people make it seem like the TV is like muffled or something. I'm like, no, it's still good, man. Dude,
my thing is nothing can compete with headphones. Almost every game when I'm like reviewing something and I got to be serious, I just do hardcore headphones.
I don't game on TVs or game with speakers. Only headphones and monitors.
Yeah, I mean, because to be honest, if I can't return it because I bought it a while ago and I never set it up. So like I'm past the 30-day return period. But if I was in it, I would probably return it because I'm like, yeah, I don't, because I even asked my girl, right? Because she's the third party. I'm like, maybe it's just me, right? And I said, do you hear any difference in sound quality. She was like, no, not really. Kind of sounds the same as the TV. I was like, okay.
Wow, that's crazy. Both of y'all saying that?
She said she didn't even really notice that like I had set up the sound bar or anything like that. She didn't really notice nothing.
The main
it
difference
has a
should be
subwoofer and everything.
Yeah, the bass should be the main difference though. Like you should feel the bass a little bit.
Hold on, you gonna trust a white girl's opinion?
Oh my god. Bond is still trying to spread this propaganda that my girl is white.
Wow.
The Dreamcast guy didn't even get it. He was just like, oh shit.
No, I was just like, look, I'm not dating a white girl. I don't know. I don't have a say.
No, I don't got any problems with white girls. BG just needs to come out of the closet that
Whoa,
date one.
Dang.
There's a closet for that.
Right.
We haven't seen her on camera, so I'm convinced.
I have no problem with white women, but that is just not my flavor, Bond.
Okay, so he got you under pressure for the face reveal. That's what's going on.
Trust me, I could prove to you she's black. She wears a head tie to bed.
Yeah. It depends on the head tie. If it's like the Aunt Your Mama joint, then you got.
It's the print one.
Okay, yeah, that's it. The African joints, okay.
Yeah, with the kind of African floral print. So
yeah, okay, she got it.
Oh, I can't believe I got a PlayStation 4 Pro for free. I'm about to get an Xbox One.
Wait, the guy really gave you the money?
Yeah, I already ordered. The Pro will be here Tuesday.
Yo, Bond, let me ask you a question because I'll be noticing that. Why you ain't just go to the store and buy it?
Because it was $390 on Amazon with no sales tax.
Okay, so you got a deal.
I'm not paying $400 and then paying tax.
Nah, I got you. Just all you had to do is say I got the deal.
I wanted to try to get that God of War one, but it's sold out.
I can't wait. Are you still gonna get God of War though?
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the condition of him buying it. Obviously,
I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see you play it.
I won't be playing anything until after this week, though. As I'm studying for finals and doing work.
Yeah, I know.
So what's the official frame rate of God of War and performance? What is it, 50 to 60?
They saying 53, right? Is the average?
I did invoke the 30 frames per second limited use. And now Smooth talking about he'll buy me an Xbox One X if I beat him in live. You know he's gonna lose.
Yo, you nice like that in live?
Is Smooth?
Smooth is I think Smooth is decent in live.
I mean, I have Live 95 on Super Nintendo. I'm sure I can pick it back up real quick.
You think Live 95 is the same thing as Live now?
No, but it's smooth.
Okay.
Give me a week.
BG almost forgot me. What's up, guys?
Oh nah, I was I ain't forget you. I was just like doing something real quick. What's up, Erica?
I got a free Pro,
All good.
a free Switch. Now I just need to get a free Xbox, and I'll be all good.
Dang.
I just think the Xbox community should just buy me one because everybody else is. So they're looking real. What the fuck? They're looking bad.
Why do you want an Xbox though?
It's free. I'll take it. I need Blu-ray players in the crib.
I kind of want an X. I still don't have an Xbox One X, and everybody keeps saying that it's a substantial enough upgrade that it's worth it for third party.
I don't know. I've played only one third party game on it so far, and I don't know, man. It's not much I have to say about it.
It really depends on what you play, though. Like, if you play stuff that's not enhanced, then you're not going to really see it. But if you play, like, the enhanced Gears 2, Gears 3, Assassin's Creed Original, stuff like that, you'll see it. Red Dead Redemption, stuff like that, you'll see it. You'll see it.
Well, I'm also
wow. I'm about to play Red Dead Redemption on day one. Didn't think about that.
Yeah, that's 4K, man. It looks really good.
I'm not buying a 4K TV.
Bond, aren't you buying a 4K monitor like whenever one comes out that you prefer?
If these ever come out, I mean, hell, you know, Cannon Lake. Remember when I wasn't gonna upgrade my CPU because I was waiting for Cannon Lake in 2016?
Yeah.
Do you know it just got delayed till 2019?
I'm not surprised at that.
That is absolutely insane to delay a CPU for 3 years.
Bond, you still on a 1080p monitor, fam?
Yep.
How are anybody supposed to take you serious?
Hey man, I only upgrade like once every 10 years.
Jeez.
Okay. Erica, your profile pic is honestly bothering me a little bit. That overrated game.
You're not an RPG. He's not an RPG guy.
That super overrated game.
Dang,
Oh,
whoa.
come
Well,
on.
you guys have a great day. I'm leaving the podcast.
You already hating, bro? God damn.
That's one of the games of the generation right there.
Game last year, at least.
Yeah.
Top 5 overrated games of life.
It's on sale right now, actually. So if y'all
Persona
have
5.
Yo, Rev was like, I'm not trying to play no hipster Japanese game, not even realizing hipsters are a Western thing. There's no such thing as an Asian hipster.
Oh man.
was
Listen,
like,
BG
Jesus
Persona
Christ.
5 is a great game, bro. You got to play it, bro.
it is. It's fantastic. It's on sale. Go buy it.
How much?
$30 right now.
Yeah, it's real cheap right
I
now.
got
Jimmy,
$147 in that game.
Jimmy,
Don't
you don't
play
be
it.
buying no games until you finish Zelda.
Listen, dog, I'm playing God of War right now, man. Are you?
Is
I don't have a PlayStation yet, but I bet you I won't. I bet you I didn't have to pay for it when I get it.
And I bet you I'm gonna beat it before you.
I bet you will, because
Yeah.
I don't have the system yet.
Exactly.
do they have Persona 5 in the overrated game section of the PSN store?
God dang. Shots fired.
BG tweet.
Come on, BG.
Is that where I find it? I'm just asking. Is that where I find
Honestly, there's people that like RPGs that don't like The Witcher, but Persona's pretty much universally acclaimed by all RPG fans.
Mhm.
That's actually a challenging game on hard mode too, BG. You might like it.
I mean, what is it? What is it really on hard mode? You just gotta grind more.
No, it's just they do a lot of fucking damage. Like,
Yeah.
You gotta grind more.
Well, no, but the grinding in that game comes at a cost. The game itself has limited time. Like, you can only play the game for so many hours.
Yeah.
Like, time actually passes. So if you're grinding, you're actually losing out on the total game, so to speak. So if it's a harder difficulty, you have to fight smarter, not just longer.
That's why BG don't like it, because he can't be out in those fields.
oh man,
You know, BG like to be out in the fields working, farming.
Farm. Mm-hmm.
I thought you were talking about something. Okay, I thought you were
Well,
talking about something
BG, you didn't like the school stuff.
Picking up EXP.
Yeah.
else. Oh man, I'm
remind
calling you a
me-
slave, BG. This shit crazy.
It reminded me of my school days. I was a loser in junior high school. I wasn't like Bond. I wasn't a cool kid.
You weren't playing 2 sports like me?
No.
Oh, you hate
no,
him? Oh,
That
man.
sucks.
I mean, I was kind of a loser too, but I still liked it.
absolutely.
It's like I can
Reading
roleplay
books
being
and all
not
that.
a loser.
Not a
you
loser.
go.
Would never raise a kid that's
You
a
definitely
loser
look
too.
cooler in the game.
Hey, don't they got something on Netflix? Didn't I see something with
Yeah,
Just go watch the
that,
trashy Persona 5 anime. You'll
Yeah,
be done with it.
the anime is bad. Do not watch the anime.
Oh wow! I'm glad you told me because I was gonna look at that first. Okay.
Oh, you guys don't like it? I'm not really an anime person
It
though.
just
Like I
makes
don't
me
watch a
wanna play
lot,
the game, to be
but I
honest.
actually like it.
Wow.
To me, it's too fast. It just seems like they're like, hey, how do you feel about the first boss? How do you feel about the second boss? It's
Yeah,
like,
they
well,
just
what about the
ran
story?
right up to Kamachi. They didn't fight nobody.
Wait, so
Like,
it spoils the game. It actually spoils the
Yes,
it's
it
the whole
follows.
Oh
game.
yeah,
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
it's the story of the game.
it's the whole
That's what
story.
That's what they
I
do
didn't
with
know
all
if
the
it followed it.
personas. All the personas, they come out with a game, then they come out with a manga, and then afterward they come out with an anime. And
Oh,
it's,
so-
it's basically they all tell the same story 3 times over.
So lazy people like BG can just watch it and be like, "Oh, I played it."
Damn.
Watch it and do a review.
That's not me. I don't do reviews on games based on watching. That's not my style. I know some people get away with that, but
Oh, the K-Make attack. That's it's lit.
Yo, he said I had no interest in God of War, but then proceeded to watch a complete playthrough and then score it.
He full
Now,
of shit.
No offense, if I'm not interested in the game, how long is God of War?
at least
Very long.
Probably 25 or 30 hours minimum.
So if I'm not interested in a game, why am I going to watch 25, 30 hours of footage?
Did he really watch all of that though?
Probably
He's
didn't,
he's
but-
clearly lying. Like, come on, man.
But he clearly had to watch hours of it.
Yeah. I remember when Alan Wake came out and I was dead broke. I watched an 11-hour playthrough on YouTube of Alan Wake because I couldn't buy it.
Nice.
You gotta sell some of the games you got in the bag.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, this is many years of collecting, about 12 years of collecting.
What's the earliest games you have behind you?
I own the first games ever, like the original Pac-In. I own Magnavox Odyssey. I mean, I
shit.
literally own the first games ever to the newest games. I own about 1,200 games. I own every Dreamcast game, most of Sega Saturn, a couple hundred SNES.
That's why they call him the Dreamcast guy. I never knew.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was my real life nickname before I made my YouTube channel. Is everybody actually called me the Dreamcast guy? So when I made a channel, I was like, "Oh, that's my dumb nickname. Let me just type it in here."
I should change my channel name to Halo.
Oh man, this is spooky, dog.
Yeah, if Halo comes to PC, it's gonna be a wrap for a lot of people.
It's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen.
I want to know what's going on. They're banning people.
Let me do these intros first, real quick.
Yo, right, Smooth.
Jimmy.
Yo, what's up, man? J Maker Games. I'm here.
All right, Nintendo.
What's going on? Thanks for having me, man. Thanks for having me.
Cool.
All right,
Jack.
I really ain't got no intro today. I just want to say where Smooth is real docking hours around this motherfucker. I do got intro. How's everybody doing today? There y'all go.
Erica.
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Even though I was bumped a couple weeks, but I'm here now.
Yeah, it's because BG had to have this bet welching clown on here.
Yeah, we're probably gonna talk about that. But yeah, thanks for having me. Let's get into it.
Dreamcast guy.
Hello. Happy to be back.
Bond.
What is going on? I do wish Smooth was here because his Cavaliers barely squeaked by, but that bet will be happening. Big shout out to Omar and a few others. I mean, this man donated for me to buy a PlayStation 4 Pro and get God of War, so he came through. So shout outs for that. I have never checked my PayPal. There were about 4 or 5 other individuals that donated, so Tuesday, I will have a PlayStation 4 Pro and God of War. Smooth has also procured a bet of if I can beat him in NBA Live, he will buy me an Xbox One X. So,
oh man!
After finals next week, I got to get busy, and then I also got to play BG and Mortal Kombat X. And outside of that, just trust the process because we go into the finals.
All right. Before we get into the topics, as I said last week, doing giveaway today. Going to be giving away three $10 cards and 3 $20 cards. So I'm just going to take care of that right now with the random drawing.
These Patreon supporters, right?
Yeah, these are all Patreon supporters. So, if you wanted a chance, all you really had to do is donate at least $1 to the Patreon. That's all right. So let's go pick the names for the $10 winners.
Right, that's crazy.
Benjamin Davis, Devin, Theodore Boateng, and for the $20, I'll
Devin came
twice.
Same guy, right?
Yeah, you can't win twice.
You can't win.
God damn.
Yeah,
Shut him down.
Hector, all right, Andrew Rodriguez, and Barack.
Oh man,
Nice.
my man Devin just got shafted. This shit crazy.
Yeah, Dev's like, I won the crappy one.
All right,
Hey,
but yeah, I will message all of you on Patreon, or you can message me first, and we'll get you your cards. All right, so yeah, Weapon Wheel Podcast 138. First topic. Let's talk about Tomb Raider.
She need to lose weight. She's looking a little too bulky.
Whoa,
Laura?
What?
Wow.
I mean, I think Solid Rev was complaining, talking about she looking like she hit that weight room a little too hard.
Y'all fat shaming?
She got the trap. She got the shoulders. She out there got shoulders looking like Michael Phelps.
That's good though. That's if I'm gonna be killing 15 people in bare hands, I want to have a woman who can snap some necks.
Wait, did you see actual footage? Because I thought that wasn't actual footage.
I saw like the image for it. That girl got some shoulders. God damn.
Got them boulder shoulders.
So does anybody have the problem with the fact that we've been playing? We're still in her origin story 3 games in. We're still becoming the Tomb Raider.
Yeah, I counted it. There have been, I think, 36 tombs so far. If you did every optional tomb in the first 2 games, there were 36 tombs. So it's like, okay, I robbed 1 store, I'm a burglar, but I can rob 36 tombs and I'm not a Tomb Raider? That's a little bit weird.
I just want to know how we find machine guns and ammunition and weaponry in these tombs.
Yeah.
You know, I got an answer for that, Bond. Because there were mercenaries that tried before you and failed. So you're picking up their ammo.
But the tombs were sealed.
Oh, well, hey.
It's a video game.
I know. I mean, it ain't really a big deal. It's like, oh, you found weapon parts for a machine gun. I mean, ancient civilizations must have been what's up.
I got a couple of issues with this Tomb Raider, my Shadow of the Tomb Raider announcement video. Firstly, her character model. every goddamn game, they have changed Laura's appearance. Now, the first game that came out 2013 on the PS3 had a character model. When they remastered it for the PS4, they gave her a different face. Then for Rise of Tomb Raider, they gave her a different face. In this new game, it looked closer to the definitive edition of the original Tomb Raider.
Plastic surgery, Botox, man.
Well,
I guess so, goddamn. Because every game, this is gonna be the 4th different face she done had in 3 different games. It don't even make sense, bro.
She did look a little different. She
looked closer to the 2013 version.
Yeah.
Then somebody last week, it's still her becoming the Tomb Raider. Like, what the fuck is the issue, man? Who
She was very attractive in Rise of the Tomb Raider.
What shaman does she have to go to get clarified as a goddamn Tomb Raider? It's getting ridiculous.
These games must be happening like in a day.
I'm saying,
one really long day.
Like 3 days apart. That must be what it is, because I said that last week.
and people apparently a couple of people played the game because they had this big reveal event. And I'm not hearing positive things about this game, man.
Wait, they played it and there's no gameplay out of like reveal?
They're not.
Yeah,
They're not allowed to.
they didn't allow them to record.
It's probably
Oh,
embargoed.
no, that's fishy.
You
That's
should just
fishy.
model her
That's
after
fishy.
Melanie Mac, and we can all just move on with our lives.
I mean, I'll be alright with that, but
I feel like we have the problem of Tomb Raider started out like I feel like the first Tomb Raider reboot, the 2013 one, I feel like it managed to be a little bit better than some of the Uncharted's, but then Uncharted 4 came out and was amazing, and now I feel like it's trying to catch up again. I don't know. I feel like as much as I like the new Tomb Raiders, they always feel one step behind.
Oh man! Speaking of Uncharted, I'm actually gonna be able to play 1 through 3.
oh, let's go.
60 frames.
Yeah, but I thought they had a character, that chick from Grey's Anatomy. I thought that was the character that they modeled after.
Did it?
The lead character?
Yeah.
I think Lara Croft is like James Bond. Like different people just play the same person. We're just supposed to not notice.
Yeah, Joe Wilson, her name is on the show. That's the girl that they modeled after, I thought. What's her real name?
Hold on, somebody said they changed Nathan Drake's face as well. It's not that they changed Nathan Drake's face as much as they just improved their graphics.
Yeah.
Like
That's
Yeah.
technology.
Carmela Ludington.
oh yeah, Ludden, yeah.
Yeah.
No, well, she the actress. The character ain't really.
Look,
It's just-
She's really pretty.
yeah.
I'm really just bitter about we still don't have dual pistols. I'm really bitter.
Yeah,
Oh, them
Yeah,
definitely coming.
How would I don't understand? Like,
How they were in
Yeah,
the
especially
first
how they
one? How
ended
were they were in the
first one.
first one and they just erased
No,
it in
but
the second one.
this new trilogy, well, this new set of games, her bow is her main weapon. I mean, she do got dual pickaxes, so I'm guess you gonna have to settle
Dual
for that.
pickaxe.
Getting the dual pickaxe.
Those though.
Because here's what I think happened, right? They got to the end of the game and they was like, listen, this will be a fire ode to the original Tomb Raider, her getting her dual pistols, right? And then they started developing the second one and realized they still wanted her to use the bow and axe, and they're like, well, like fuck them pistols now. Even though
I
we
feel like
pretty much teased them and got people hyped, like, oh, this
Yeah, that's like misleading
I
though.
feel like the pickaxe and the bow and arrow just works better for the game the games they've been doing though.
You're not trying to use guns and alert everybody.
If she did it with an assault rifle with a grenade launcher on it, maybe.
Yeah, but the thing about that's not always available to you. Like I didn't spend much time with those type of weapons. It's like I find them or
Yo,
find
she
parts
starts
for them,
taking
but
on
they-
helicopters. She starts blowing up helicopters throughout the game.
Yeah, but that's like later on in
She
the
starts
game.
battling
though. That's
tanks
like
and
later,
stuff.
Yeah, but that's later on in the game.
Look, I'm not saying it gotta have infinite ammo. Like you could even make it rare for her to get ammo for the dual pistols, even though they're just regular 9mm. I just want them. Like I could not even fucking use them in the game, and I would just be happy that they did.
Honestly, they should have infinite ammo because as we were talking about, we're not finna act like these games are difficult or you gotta actually try to.
Yeah, you never run out of bullets. Yeah, you
It's
never run out of
bullshit,
bullets.
bro. Like I just hate the way that they promote this game. Like, damn, you really on some survival shit, but no survival. Like it's not necessary because you get infinite. I mean, not infinite, but you get a fucking massive amount of ammo and shit to just overcome everybody. You never feel threatened. You never feel danger.
Really?
What
You feel
difficulty
that
did
way?
you play on?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like
I played on the second hardest difficulty. I could have played on the hardest difficulty. Like
I ran out of bullets like plenty of times and have to like
how the
craft
fuck you
shit.
run out
Like,
of bullets in this game, bro? How? How? Like you get a fucking
unlimited,
poisonous
like,
arrow.
ammo,
Wait
like-
a minute. You get a fucking poisonous fart cloud arrow that kill everybody in the vicinity. Like, how did you ever run out of bullets in this game,
Yeah,
bro?
that Dr. Trey aim.
This game was easy as fuck.
No,
like,
I think in the
Yeah, Tomb Raider is very easy.
I think in the first Tomb Raider I did run out of bullets. In the second one, I don't think I ever did.
the first one was slightly more difficult than the
Yeah, because they wanted you to use stealth more in that first one with that pickaxe.
That's what kind of just annoys me else. I do feel like this game is starting. It keeps making a promise that I don't think they ever plan on keeping. Is at some point we'll get up to the original Tomb Raider
That's why I
strength,
want to keep you buying it, though, man.
and we're just not. Like I'm not saying I hate the bow and arrow, but it's just getting to that point where it's like I wish I could start one of the games and have a silenced pistol or pick up a shotgun or something. I feel like I don't know. It's so stuck in the survival mode.
They're forcing you with the bow and arrow. They're forcing that to be her like primary.
I don't mind.
They have to.
Yeah, like, hold
I
on.
don't mind it,
You
but
know how many games like force you to use a particular weapon though, like or like where this is like, all right, this is my go-to weapon, like kind of like by default. I don't see the issue.
Yeah, but I'm saying,
did you play the original Tomb Raider? Did you like it?
Hold on. Wait a minute, we gotta talk about something.
You talking about like the triangle titties?
Yeah, triangle titties.
Yeah, I played them. Yeah.
Did you like them? I said, or were you a fan of the original Tomb Raider? Because if you
I
were,
wasn't really a super fan of the original series. Yeah.
Okay, all right, because that
I prefer the reboot over the original series. Like even the struggle, even the struggle versions that they had, like like the ones that came out for the 360. Yeah, like the Tomb Raider Legend and
Dark
Underworld.
Chronicles, Dark Angel, I own all of them. They get real bad.
Yeah, the more it went, it got bad. Yeah, I agree. But I don't know. If you're a fan of the original, then you understand them dual pistols. It's like just nice to see them.
No, I get it, but I don't understand how they would work in the type of environment and the way the gameplay works.
She already got a hand pistol, so 2 is the same thing.
Didn't she have 2 after the end of the
reboot? At the end of the first one, she had 2.
What I was missing is I kept hoping for something like Hitman, which is give us the guns but extremely limited ammo. Give me even one clip of actual gun bullets or something. Like, let me start out the mission pretending like I didn't just climb a mountain with a bow and arrow and hopes and dreams. Like, give me a sniper rifle. Something, even if it has 1 or 2 bullets, make me feel like it's a survival game, but don't make me just wander into every situation so ill-equipped.
This is the problem, though. I can understand people want the dual pistols. I wasn't a fan of the original Tomb Raider games like that, but I can understand people want the dual pistols. The problem is not the dual pistols, though. The gameplay, the combat. I ain't gonna say the gameplay. I like the gameplay. The combat is severely lacking in these goddamn games, man. They got to improve it. They got to make. And this is the thing, like y'all saying, you kind of ill-equipped, but at the same time, you really not. You get some crazy fucking weaponry that's like. Why do I have this? Why do I have a shotgun with a grenade launcher on it? Why do I need this?
Tomb Raider is about the Michael Bay explosions, though. That's why it's like that. They don't really want you to
like Tomb Raider. Like, I mean, I can see why it lacks in like the hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah, they want you to be blowing everything up.
They don't want you. No, they don't want you on like no Rambo shit. They kind of want you going through there, like sneaking through. Picking people off. They pick
paths. They pick paths. So there's parts where they want you to stealth and parts where they want you to blow things up.
But you would think since the combat's lacking, or if we think that way, then why not up it on the weapons, and why not give us more variety for that? That's where I'm coming from.
I mean, the weapons had a lot of variety.
I feel like they had too many weapons in that game.
I agree.
I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like they had too many weapons in that game.
They did say in this upcoming one that she's gonna have more stealth abilities and stuff. So.
Yeah, I guess that's what they're really going for.
They want to make more survival.
And then you craft too, right? I mean, you craft so there's that too.
Cool.
And you meet some guy and buy upgrades. Like there's a guy selling like grenade attachments and all of that.
Oh, where there's the Resident Evil.
But they had people selling shit in the other ones. Like,
I know, but he's selling like laser sights and all kinds.
That's the Resident Evil guy. They got it.
Well, this is starting to sound like it's going to be Metal Gear Solid Tomb Raider edition.
Pretty much.
Are you guys with me though?
Like it's gonna be like Rise of the Tomb Raider all over again, just Mayans.
Are you guys with me on the 2013 one being better than Rise?
Yes, it's way better.
Yeah, that was way better.
Way better.
Mm-hmm.
I think Rise had a lot of great moments, but overall, it's a big step down.
I also think they effed up with the titles, because I think it's the titles that bother us too.
Mm-hmm.
They really. Like Rise of the Tomb Raider, that sounds like an original game title, but instead you made Tomb Raider the original and Rise. I'm like, I thought she was already risen in the first one. My bad.
It's
we talked about that last week though. You know why they did that? The original Tomb Raider from 2013 was named Tomb Raider Ascension, and it came out a week from God of War Ascension, so they changed the name, and Ascension means rise, so Rise of the Tomb Raider is the second. It's a lot of fuckery, man.
So
Fuck
what's
Tomb
Shadow?
Raider. I'm worried about this game.
What's with this Shadow name then?
Shadow. I don't know what the fuck they got.
It sounds hella corny.
It sounds.
I don't like a step back. It sounds like a step back.
Well, it sounds
Literally.
like she's living in the shadow of her destiny,
of
and
truth.
that's stupid. That is a cheesy name. Like she's not living in the shadow of destiny, which is what it feels like they're trying to imply. It feels like they're overhyping something that should be so easy to deliver on.
Well, if you rise in the second one, how do you go in the shadow in the third one? Like it sounds like they went back.
Yeah, that was kind of a dumbass.
Hold on. Wait a minute. We gotta talk about something else. The way they promoted Rise of the Tomb Raider. Originally, when they showed that game, she was in a shrink's office and she was having terrible visions.
Yeah.
She was going crazy. She was trying to. They didn't show none of that in that goddamn game, man.
Yeah.
Where was that at? Like, come on, man.
I also think they should
Stop
get
this.
away from the word rise because the last game that had a name like that was shit.
Yeah, that is a good question. Yo, that is a good question. Somebody said, "Do you think it'll sell in September with Spyro and Spider-Man?" It depends on how close to Spider-Man it comes out.
Why
It's a week later. It's a week later.
It's a week.
Oh, that's
And if you get the $90 version, you get it on 9/11.
Why? Why do they keep trying to release Tomb Raider around Juggernauts every time?
Well, yeah. So
I think they do that to actually make it so.
Because Tomb Raider itself is a juggernaut.
No, it's not. It got crushed.
No,
by
the
The name Tomb Raider should garner enough respect to release whatever it wants.
Fallout
but
was a
doesn't.
Juggernaut.
The last one, like
Fallout, the name's a juggernaut, but that game was ass.
Hold on, Smooth. First of all, this Tomb Raider's not even developed by the main dev of Tomb Raider. So
Yep.
they're not even taking this game. In my opinion, sadly, because I like these games, I don't think they're taking this game serious, bro.
well,
It
and
sure so don't seem like it. It's
Look
sure
at
so don't
the
seem like it.
rollout. They just have a random fucking event with this bum ass goddamn CGI trailer. Where the gameplay, man? Why y'all wait till E3?
So here's the thing: the last game sold really badly. Nobody likes to talk about that, but the last game actually sold extremely bad. So that's why they handed it to a smaller B team. So I think this is the last chance. If it doesn't crawl out of its own shadow, this could be the end of Tomb Raider.
Well, you already know that Crystal Dynamics is moving. Eidos, whatever. They want to move to all Marvel properties now.
Yeah, they're on that
Yeah, they make a
Avengers
Marvel,
project, right?
Wait, who?
Crystal Dynamics. They're making a Avengers game.
I know, but he said more Marvel projects.
Yeah, he's talking about Crystal Dynamics. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they're doing.
They want to get away from RPGs, Kingdom Trash, Final Tragedy. They want to get into this Marvel thing while the
By
wave
the
is high.
way, the Nyx is working on the PC version of Tomb Raider.
Nyx always does a decent job, though.
Yeah, they made the other PC version.
And it's also I saw this article that it said that Shadow of the Tomb Raider is going to be about 13 to 15 hours long.
It's not bad.
That's
That's
it.
how long the
That's
last
about
two
right.
were,
That's
right?
about
What's the
right.
last one longer than that though?
No, about the
think
same.
so.
About the
Yeah.
same.
It just dragged.
Yeah,
That's what I
that's
felt.
about average, yeah.
It seems average.
All right.
Yeah, but I wasn't really feeling that the trailer too much. It just looked like a lot of the same to me.
Rev loved it.
Shout out to
I'm
Rev.
ready for gameplay.
I was mad they didn't show the
the
actual
themes
gameplay.
of the last 3 games are like all consistent, man. I'm sick and tired of these fucking Mayan type people. Like, I'm sick and tired of dealing with this shit.
We don't mean to offend any Mayans that are watching us.
No, I don't know, man. My bad.
Right,
That
like the
came off.
Mayan people.
That's fine.
I mean, I hope it's good. I'm gonna play it. I hope it's good.
Oh, I'm gonna get it.
I mean, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it.
I
yeah,
probably
I'm
won't get it
definitely
day one, but
Yeah,
Well, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try and review it. I've reviewed the last two games, and I liked them both all right. They were both like 8 out of 10 games. So we'll see if it goes up or down.
Yeah, I just hope for some better boss fights.
I like Rise of the Tomb Raider. But
I just hope the story's not
You
trash.
didn't like fighting that bear? What you mean?
Yeah, that's
No, the end of the game. The
You
end.
say you want better boss fights, but think about it. Like, how much of a better boss fight in these games, like, that you could really do?
Okay, I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say it's kind of a spoiler. Okay, but I don't want to fight a helicopter.
I know.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
both
yeah,
of them.
that's
I don't want to do
For
that.
real.
That's all I'm
Yeah, but
saying.
that was only the first part of the boss fight.
Hey, Smooth. Why you defend
Yeah.
this game like it's exclusive for Xbox? What's going
Yeah,
on?
yeah.
I was like, I was about to ask, yo, when did Smooth become such a Tomb Raider fan?
Yeah, like what's going on? You good?
Ever since the reboot, I just like, hold on, I really like this. I like it, and then so far they haven't found it.
Tomb Raider like this.
I don't know. This seemed new to me though.
Why is it new? I've talked about him for like years though.
I
Not
don't
years,
know,
but
Smooth.
like in the last.
The first time I seen you defend it is when Microsoft made that deal.
Yeah, that's when I seen it.
Yeah, but I also no. But the thing is, I talked about it on PlayStation and rebought it on PlayStation as well and PC.
Oh wow, okay. Damn.
I have 3 copies of that game.
Wow.
You're the real MVP.
Yeah, your wife gonna get jealous if you show Laura any more attention. Jesus,
Man.
Damn, he liked it.
Yeah, like I enjoyed the shit out of that game. I beat that shit on every platform. Like,
wow.
All right, we believe you. We believe you. Okay.
Now, what's the story? Because isn't it coming out for both platforms at the same time?
All of them.
Yeah. And PC.
Yeah.
No Switch version.
yeah, I was about to say, is the Switch version coming? Whatever that Switch version of Dark Souls. Oh,
Oh man.
It's
I
coming,
just wanted to touch on again. I know we talked about it last week and the week before that, but this God of War is some goodness, man.
Word.
This God of War is some goodness.
I can't take BG's opinions seriously after not liking The Witcher.
Hey man,
But
listen.
I will determine that.
I don't even. I'm being
Listen,
real.
I like The
don't
Witcher
even-
a lot, and this shit is great.
I don't even want to be talking to y'all right now. I really want to be playing God of War. That's the truth.
Yo,
Bro,
word.
you so early in the game. Bro.
I am.
God
Listen,
damn.
Yo, wait, hold on, Jack.
yeah, you are early.
Yeah,
Is he
dude,
behind me or no?
like
he's way
Corey,
behind you. Wait.
yo, you know how most developers like oversell their game? Corey Barlog really undersold this game. Like he did not brag at all. Yo, he really had us sleeping on how much content, and there's nobody thought there was gonna be this much content in that game.
I need to know if I'm far enough in the game. See, I want to say it, but I don't want to spoil nothing. Damn.
No, don't do it.
Nah, don't talk shit.
I've beaten this game 2 times and I'm doing my 3rd playthrough right now. That is just how good it is.
Wow.
I'm
All
seriously.
right, question without spoiling. Did you get another weapon yet?
Yeah. Oh, I'm way past. I mean, oh, sorry. Yeah, you're out of that. Yeah. Yeah, man.
You got another weapon yet?
No, I know what weapon you're talking about, but
This man, Jimmy.
I ain't gonna say that.
Jimmy is
Spoilers,
he's
though.
like spoiling.
I've been spoiled. I've been spoiled this like months ago though on the podcast. All right, I've been spoiled.
everybody knows
He's
this.
the fucking
Yeah, I
worst.
mean, yeah, people pretty much know what you're talking about. But I mean,
Yeah, I ain't say it.
Do you know the E ESRB?
Hey, yo,
loop?
Bond, I'll DM you privately and spoil this whole shit for you, son.
Then we'll kick you out the podcast.
Oh, man, yo, we don't need that word.
Block him now.
Nah, you'll take a week off for doing that.
oh,
Yo, how you not the boss, BG the boss?
No, it's voted. If you do something like that, you'll be taking a week off. That's an infraction.
How you know the vote already? This shit
That's an
fixed.
infraction.
Fixed, man. How you know the vote
And
already?
if they don't vote for that infraction, I'm gonna spoil every game for all you guys you're looking for.
Oh, man,
Oh man, all right.
every time.
All right.
Spoil no games. He don't play no games before us.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
Okay.
good.
Oh, that's true.
Who beat Persona? Who beat Persona first?
Ain't nobody care about Persona, man.
Who beat Wolfenstein first?
Hey, yo, Bond, check
Who beat
check
Doom
that.
first?
Ah, dude, trash.
You talking about games from 10 years ago?
Who beat
Hey,
Zelda
bro.
first?
I know
Oh,
he give
Lord.
up.
Hey,
Who beat Gears first?
Bob will come here and tell us.
Yo, Bond, I got a question. Yo, Bond. That list you just ran down, is any of those games 60 frames?
Yeah, actually, Kids Doom beat Gears first, by the way.
Oh, Gears is 60 frames. Doom is 60 frames.
Oh,
That Zelda though.
Nope.
exactly. Your favorite.
I beat all them games before you guys. I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, you
He
said
named like
Gears.
5 games and said he beat them before us.
No, he definitely didn't though.
I beat Gears before it came out, so you couldn't have beaten it before me.
Same here.
Oh,
But,
man.
Yeah, like there's people been hitting me up. They're watching my playthrough, who already beat the game, and they're like, I'm finding places that they never even came across yet, and now they going back. I'll be exploding.
Yeah, that's what I'm hearing. Like the end game.
I think I'm right where BG's at from what I saw in the last stream.
Let's move on. I don't want to get out of these spoilers.
I will say, just totally spoiler free to those who are about to pick it up, go as slow as you want. Like, areas are big and areas are full of all sorts of hidden stuff, and really the slower you go, the more fun you'll have. There are so many crazy giant side quests, hidden spell upgrades. Like, literally, you cannot play
I didn't even know Kratos could cast spells, man.
Yeah, well,
That's more like magic.
well, yeah, you
No, don't say nothing because that's.
I mean,
technically not what it
Kratos
is.
has always had magic attacks, though. That ain't
Yes.
even new.
No, he ain't spoil. He actually didn't spoil it though. That's not really. He was about to, and y'all
I'm
stopped.
pretty sure Bond knew that. He being sarcastic.
No. I
That's
just thought
really
No,
Kratos.
the game.
I literally
I
just thought Kratos just ripped off heads and swung weapons at people.
Okay, let me give you a quick history lesson real quick, right? Okay, so in the first God of War, Kratos was working for the gods, and his magic was powered by the gods. In the second
Well,
game,
I would assume all magic would be powered by
no,
gods,
no,
'cause
that
it's
is not
magic.
true. Because in the second game, he was aided by the Titans, and all his magic attacks came from the Titans.
Well, the Titans are just above the gods.
They are. That is correct. But
I
I'm
took
just trying
Greek
to give you
mythology in school. Don't worry.
Okay, so you should have known he had magic, then, right?
Yeah. Did you also
there you
know
go.
how? Did you also know how black people came about according to Greek mythology?
Okay, we not
Cool, black people. Hold on.
Oh my god.
Helios flew too close to the earth.
I thought you'd go say you ordered some chicken or some shit.
No.
I don't know.
Oh my.
Helios
Don't you be
flew
too close to the sun? Don't you mean the sun?
Wait.
That way, he made people a little bit too tan.
Oh man, that's lit. Oh, they should have had that in the game. I wish I would have liked to see that.
Yeah, right. That'd be so. Oh god.
Yeah, PR nightmare.
All right. Next topic. Nintendo. Let's talk about that new Prezi they got. Who got the deets on this new Prezi?
I don't.
A little bit. What's his Hakura? I can't ever pronounce his name.
This man. That's what we will call him.
Exactly.
Publicizing him right now.
Not that man, but this
From
man.
that
I
man to
never
this
even seen
man.
him. What's his name?
All I know is he's 46 years old, which is a good age. Get some new young blood in there.
Yeah,
Not these,
Furukawa was his name.
Yeah,
Oh, since y'all talking about
Furukawa.
that, let me ask a question. Do y'all think this whole thing where the thing got exploited, the console got exploited, is going to be bad or good?
Good, because I'm about to be running all kinds of emulation.
I'm about
on
to
it.
tell you, that Switch
bad
about
for
to sell a
Nintendo.
lot. That thing about to sell like another 10 million because of that.
Right.
Well, so I'm big in the Switch hacking community because I just find it all really interesting. We're pretty far away from still being able to actually run bootleg games. Like they've gotten games to start, but they
That's
haven't
not
yet.
what I heard. I heard 90 days, man.
90 day. That's not what
That's
I'm
what I
hearing from
heard.
anybody.
That's what I
No,
heard.
the 90
90
day thing. The
days.
90-day thing was how long they gave
No,
it
to release
before they
the-
went
to-
public.
No, they already went public. I'm talking about 90 days before they Anyway, let me be quiet. Okay.
If they do, that'll be extremely impressive. And if anything, it means everybody who bought the day one Switch, these things are about to become more valuable because these are
Yeah, because they're gonna
only ones that-
realize it.
Yeah, and apparently isn't the revision actually coming out in the next like month? Like they've already got.
Oh
it
yeah,
set
they're
up
gonna
or something?
revise it. Yeah, smooth. I'll sell you back the one you
Oh,
got
damn.
for 500.
Man.
Yeah, if you
So-
got an
so I got
original
some
Switch,
gold
hold
now?
that joint, hold that joint, hold that joint.
Well,
That's what
it's
I'm
gonna be
telling you.
like the original PSP. If you have the PSP model 1000, this is the really easily hackable
Right.
one. So these are the really valuable model. Like 2000, 3000 are worth like $2.
Listen to him, y'all.
Oh man.
Man, Smooth, you should have kept yours.
Yep.
You
No,
got
wait,
another one,
my Switch. I got another one here.
Yeah, you got another one.
Yeah, because they're
Oh,
redoing
right.
the Tegra chip in it. So if you got the original, keep it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I was saying because that one
I
would be
think-
easily hackable. That's what y'all saying.
Yeah, they're already reworking it. So that's what I said.
Smooth.
You got the
I'll
original,
sell
keep
you
it.
mine for 500. It's only been used for 1 hour.
500.
To people in chat asking why it would be more valuable, it's because since this is hackable, everybody's going to want this third party because basically when this gets jailbroken, this is going to be a Switch that plays free games. So because of it, everyone will try and buy those.
Right.
It always happens as soon as it happens. Remember, there was those the launch PlayStation 3
Yep.
was worth like $500 for a while because you could install
Linux.
Linux on it. So
had that.
people were doing people were having StarCraft running on a freaking PS3.
Yeah, what'll end up happening is people will jailbreak it and then resell it to you for a lot more than what it originally cost.
Remember what they did that with the original Xboxes tons. They used to call them super boxes because it'd play
Yeah.
like Super Nintendo games and PlayStation games and stuff.
So that's somewhere down the line.
I wish I could get a modded PSP. That would be nice.
A modded PSP?
Do they have modded Vitas yet too?
Yeah.
Yes. I'll be honest, I own about
Oh.
6 of both.
Wow.
Damn.
You should be like, why do you have so many?
I collect them. I'm obsessed with the PSP. I love it. I own about 150 PSP games,
You
and
should,
so I own like.
you should let me hold one of the modded ones, the PSP and Vitas.
I'll think about it. I
Then
like
again-
it's just great. I love them.
Then again, when the Switch comes out, might not even be any need for those.
Yeah, I don't mess with my like PSP games much anymore, just because I have the Switch now, and I'm always playing Splatoon.
Ew.
It's a great game, I promise.
Splatoon is actually good. I
Are you
co-sign
a
it.
women's drink cake? I gotta ask everybody to play Splatoon.
I
Are
just
you a
can't
squid
get
or a
behind
squid?
shooting paint at people.
It's got good impact to it. I feel like it actually manages to have that kind of Gears of War tightness to the controls. So even though it looks like little kids playing tag, it's surprisingly fun.
Yeah. When people play it at a high level, I can't lie, it does look a little crazy. Like if you ever seen Nintendo Ultra play, it's like Jesus, this nigga make a kids game look.
Nah, he be no life in that.
That guy's a beast.
Yeah, he be making a kids game look like some elite level shit. I can't lie.
It looks great when you see someone splatting like 5 people in a row and then unleashing their special. It's like, that's what you're supposed to do. I get it.
Yeah.
Right. Make a kids game look elite.
Any other details on Nintendo president?
I looked into his history. He's pretty cool. I mean, he's been with the company for 24 years. He's just a real company man. I'm glad that they're bringing in new blood. That's my biggest thing is I really hate, like, this sounds mean, but I hated all the old dudes running Nintendo. I feel like
I 100% agree. I hated them.
Like just the fact that they hated online play, and now I'm hoping let's put a new guy in there. Let's put some voice chat in the Switch. Give us the eShop.
Right. That's what I was saying.
We're going from that man. We're going from that man to this man.
Yeah, and one of the videos that I made, I was really hoping with this new president that this would usher in a new age of Nintendo where they're not just focusing on the Eastern culture, but focusing more on the Western culture and what the Western customers want. Because I mean, like you said, party chat's been a thing since 2004 on Xbox Live, and it's now 2018, and we don't have that.
They don't need to concentrate on the Western culture because I don't think having an online system is concentrating on the culture at all. They just need to have competent online.
Well, I agree with that, but they do seem to ignore the wishes of what some of the Western culture people want. Like
they ignore everybody. I mean, look at the Wii U.
But I can't disagree with that.
Back to what I was going to say about this. It's funny how Nintendo switches presidents. Company just makes a complete 180 and is killing stuff, but everybody wants to give Phil Spencer 3, 4, 5 years. Wait till next generation to turn Xbox around. What's really good? Why can Nintendo do it on a year's basis on the back of a death, something unexpected? But Microsoft can't put a plan together to fix it.
Leave Phil alone, man.
Well, didn't Jimmy have a solution to that?
Oh yeah. No. That's why Ybarra got out of it real quick.
You heard that, huh? You heard that.
Yo, he heard Jimmy. Ybarra quit the next day. He's like,
not Ybarra, Albert Pinello.
Albert Pinello, yeah, he was going the next.
Listen, man, it's a sensitive time right now for Xbox. That's all.
It's always a sensitive time.
Sensitive time, man.
Y'all always act like y'all mourning something.
Yo, wait till E3 though. Wait till E3.
Not having no games is a real situation, bro.
It's crazy, man. Yeah, and the crazy thing is,
man, wait till E3.
The crazy thing is Nintendo makes more mature games than Microsoft now.
Wow, shit, low key.
You know what I heard Rand say?
Yo, hold on. How you gonna say that? And Gears ain't even that old. What are you talking about, man?
They have Bayonetta now.
Oh God, you're calling that a wow?
Travis Strikes Back.
I don't even believe this. What the hell is that?
Nintendo's publishing Travis Strikes Back.
What is that?
That's 2 M-rated games.
Why do you even know what that is? What is that?
Because I have No More Heroes 1 and 2, Jimmy.
Yeah, heck yeah. Travis Strikes Back would be awesome.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know what that is. That's that Nintendo talk.
People saying wait till E3, but I heard Rand said wait till 2021.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Wait a minute. That isn't true. No, that's the truth.
What Rand said.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait till the next generation. We already know that.
Possible.
Halo
2021.
Yeah, Halo is now rated T for teen. So outside of Gears of War, they are like Nickelodeon.
They got to get Phil Spencer fat head ass out of here, bro. I swear.
Hey man, stop talking about Killer Phil, man.
Hey, wait a minute. Hey, it's funny Bon should mention that. What did I say? Go back and listen to the Xbox E3 review by the Weapon Wheel podcast. What did I say? I said Xbox gonna start bringing out a whole bunch of cartoony looking children's game to promote native 4K 60 frames per second. Hey, look, bro, this shit was bound to happen, dog. Looking spooky.
You know what the sad thing is though? Why Xbox will never? It'll turn around, but it won't turn around the way we want it.
Because I'm gonna be honest.
The fans don't give a fuck. That's why.
It's not that.
And they making money.
If 2021 is a real thing for them to actually get on their feet, that they might not survive that.
They will.
Wow,
they making the most money they never made.
Not with all this.
$5
No, I don't mean financially. I'm talking about with the restructuring, the direction.
They are making money. See,
that's it. Don't matter. It doesn't matter. They making money.
The reason why PlayStation 4 was a big turnaround is because PlayStation 3 lost money. The reason why Switch was a big turnaround is because the Wii U lost money.
We're not talking about money
Xbox
now.
One's not losing money, so why should they change the game plan?
That's all they care about is the money.
Exactly.
So if they
But are they, hold on. So let me ask you a question, man. You said they're not losing money. Hold on. Let me see how much he knows about what he just said. You said hold on. You said they're not losing money, right?
Yep, they're making tons of money
off the Xbox.
Yeah, all these services and stuff, they're making money.
Listen to what I just said. Off of the hardware, are they making money?
Nobody makes money off of hardware.
Okay, I'm glad you said that.
But we're talking about a division as a whole is making money.
Bon, you are being a hypocrite, man. You want me to go further into what you just said?
Jimmy, are you stupid?
All right, good. Now we gonna get. Oh my god! Hold on. Now I'm exposing, man. See, I tried to let you slide.
It doesn't matter if the hardware loses money. If the division as a whole is making money.
Bon, listen.
Continue so I can destroy you.
Yes. Oh, I'm gonna destroy you. But anyway, listen. Here's where you flip flop. Your argument has been for the last 6 months. Xbox does not have games.
Yep.
So if they don't make money off hardware and they don't have games, how are they making money?
Are you stupid?
Services.
Thank you, Erica. Wow. Thank you, Erica.
What services? What services?
Havoc, Azure, cloud servers,
They got
Game Pass, DLC,
Xbox
Havoc
Live.
Engine, Xbox Live. The fact that they're not making games means they're not spending money. They're saving money.
They're saving money.
They're not for act like Xbox ain't got 1,000 services on that bitch. Like.
They're essentially landlords.
I'll take my own. Stop.
Yeah, they're essentially collecting money.
I'll take my own.
They're digital landlords. That's what they are.
All right, so I don't want to hear no more talk about Xbox not doing it.
Let me finish. Let me finish what I'm going to say real quick. These dudes don't care about the console. If the money's green, they don't care. If the money is green and they don't have to buy developers or spend 4 or 5 years making a game, cool.
Well, that's why they're pushing Game Pass so hard. Is they just want to get they want millions of people paying in like $10 a month instead of people buying new consoles. That's less important now.
And it's a little investment that they have to make. Sony was forced to change.
So why would they make games then?
Why? They're not.
They don't have an incentive to.
They don't have an incentive. Like, look at Valve. Valve doesn't have an incentive.
This is pissing me off, man.
This the point, though. They don't have an incentive to, but that's not good for us. That's good for them. That ain't good for them.
That's what I said. It's not good for us, but it's good for them.
This is pissing me off, man.
Nintendo had no choice but to change because they were losing money. I mean, Sony had no choice but to change because they were losing money.
Nintendo and Sony are, they make, I would say, most of their money from gaming.
Yeah.
So Sony used to make a lot of their money in other places, and then they closed those down because they began struggling and fell behind.
Without PlayStation and Nintendo consoles and handheld whatever, those companies don't really exist. Without Xbox, it's just another day for Microsoft.
That is also true.
Yeah, makes sense.
Nah, I don't like that, man.
That's why they trying to make all their games a service. They just try. They even putting the shit in their games. They like, hey, Xbox Live working. We finna put this shit.
Well, this whole Windows 10 and game sharing thing, like, it's not a coincidence. This is the game plan.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Well, and also with those leaked E3 plans that came out a couple weeks ago, if those are real, it looks like
big.
If any of that is true, one thing that they were talking about was pushing Game Pass harder and actually approaching third-party developers to include more stuff like Borderlands 3 supposedly coming out this year and being on Game Pass. So it's like, all right, if you have Xbox, that's free for you.
Like, not gonna lie, Smooth. Like, if once I crush you in live and you give me this Xbox One, I'll never buy a game for it. I'll just get Game Pass and let it chill.
Good.
Oh man,
if Boss ain't gonna crush me in live. Oh my God.
It's possible. You ain't that good, Smooth.
Wait, this is going down?
Jack, move. I was playing.
He says if I can beat him in live on PlayStation.
You just touring with me? All right.
Hold on. When y'all gonna have that game?
Probably. Oh, it's gonna have to come in a bit because I gotta finish finals and I gotta play BG. I'm behind with a lot.
Oh, he's gonna practice. So you gonna practice?
Oh hell yeah, I'm gonna practice.
I got you.
500's on the line. Oh, also, Smooth. What about our other bet?
Hold on.
Oh yeah, Bond. Speaking of that, why he told you hold on? Yo, what happens if you lose though?
Nothing.
Wow, that's a really clean bet. All right,
exactly. That's what I'm taking. I have nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Shout out to Smooth, man.
But Smooth, our other bet, Sixers.
Nah, he's muted. He told you hold on. That's why I asked you.
Smooth. Did we get on the Labo yet?
No.
Cardboard.
What's going on with the Labo?
I don't know.
Who bought that day one?
Yo, Bond, I don't want to hear no more Xbox not making money
right now.
I want to hear no Xbox not.
You say you playing it right now?
Yo,
No,
you know
I did not buy that.
you know what a
Oh,
bet,
okay.
you know what a bet should be? Loser of the bet's gotta build a Labo.
That'd be
That
awesome.
should be
I
a
would never
Do
do
bet.
that.
it.
Bet.
Screw
it.
that
That
bet.
should be a bet.
And stream with it.
Yeah, that's
It take like 2-3 hours to build some of this shit, bro.
Yeah.
So the robot takes apparently 8 hours to build. The robot takes 8 hours.
Wow, they really did
Are you
that?
serious?
Yeah,
Bro,
a buddy of mine tried to do it on stream because he's a big Nintendo YouTuber, RGT85, and he seriously spent 3 hours and he built the helmet and he said, F this, and threw it away. And his fans were
God damn.
Yeah.
What's it cost?
It's 80, isn't it?
It's $100, right? That's like $100, right?
Yo, it doesn't even
80.
take me that long. It doesn't even take me 8 hours to build a master grade Gundam model.
No, but can't that robot is supposed to be like life size, right?
For like a 10-year-old, yeah.
Like a smaller person, yeah. Like I could probably wear it, maybe.
Bro, who saw Obi-Wan playing this shit, bro? We gotta talk about this. Oh, like, man, come on, bro. Stop this. What made it fucked up when Obi-Wan was playing it, right? Like, he had like a little 13-year-old daughter there. He had a little younger kid than that. He was pushing them out the way, like, hold on, baby, let me do this. I'm like, man, if you don't get the
Bro,
fuck.
if I ever have kids and they ever want to play that stuff, I'm like, you're grounded to the outdoors.
Like,
Wow.
hey, kids, get out here. You see daddy being a robot right now? Fall back.
Yeah.
Well, nobody in here got it.
Be
Nobody
proud of
got
your
it?
father.
No.
You know, it's funny as hell,
Wow.
like growing up, how people get grounded and like sent to their room. My dad would ground us and send us outside, like, don't come home till dinner.
Fuck Jesus.
He'd do the exact opposite.
This nigga was
He'd be
raised.
like, don't come home till dinner.
Juan was raised by Kratos, dog. This motherfucker.
Boy, get out there.
Go outside. Leave my home.
I never got grounded, to be honest.
boy.
Only
I
child
did
in
mine.
America.
I just got
got
spanked.
Only
Oh, I got
child in
that,
America?
No, I'm the oldest of two.
Only girl?
2 girls.
Oh, damn. I don't know how you did that then.
Yeah, word. She was the first.
We got spanked.
Yeah, I got
You know how it goes.
I got the belt.
I don't like that. I don't like that word spank. It make it sound.
Yeah,
worse.
that shit.
I'm making it. I'm sugarcoating it. Okay.
Black people,
right.
black people got their ass whipped. We
I
ain't
ain't
get
trying
trained.
to make my dad right.
Yes.
Beat.
Got whooped.
We got beat.
I ain't trying to incriminate
we
my
got
dad.
You ever got whooped with a stitch
I'm
before?
telling
That shit
you,
hurt
I
like a
got beat.
motherfucker, dog.
Yeah, you know how that's how we stopped getting beatings. They like, you know what? I ain't even gonna beat you no more. You just
Bro, you ever got a whooping in the bathtub? That shit is
Hell yeah.
painful.
What?
dog.
It's so specific.
In the back.
Hell yeah, bro.
That's-
People do that, bro. Black parents do that shit. They get a switch.
Yeah, they wait.
Man, they come
I
in
never
that
got
swing,
that.
Like, god damn.
Yeah, all I know is one time my dad, this is like a couple of years ago, like when my brother had his first kid, my dad's talking to my brother's wife. He goes, oh yeah, I never spanked my kids. Yo, me and my brother looked at him like, oh, wait, yeah, Alzheimer's? Like, what? But like, yo, I can like vividly tell you like top 10 ass whoopings. And you must know my brother's wife. You never spanked us one time.
Well,
You forgot.
what we used to do is when my dad would beat the hell out of us, and when he was beating you, we'd have a habit of like the other 2 brothers would hide and laugh while you while it was your turn.
Oh, no.
I remember a time my little brother was getting spanked, and my dad had this paddle somehow, and he's like, paddle my brother. He's hitting him and hitting him and hitting him, and then he stops and he goes, do you want me to stop? And my brother went, honestly, yes. And my dad went, too bad, and started spanking him some more.
Little paint
We were
stick
like
and stuff.
crying with laughter in the closet. It was a horrible
Yeah,
childhood.
until it was your turn.
Yeah,
You laughing until it's your turn.
Yeah, I know, right? Shit crazy.
But yeah, if my kids try to play a Labo, I'll ground them to the
The
outside.
only thing I can say about the Labo is good for Nintendo. They say it's doing well, something about 30% of shipment or whatever. But I mean, I'm not gonna cop it. My kids are begging me for it, but I'm trying to hold off. I'm trying to spend $80 on cardboard.
Yo,
That's just
how
not
did
enough.
Nintendo get cardboard out before online?
Hey, that's a great question.
They're just selling those Wii U boxes.
Oh, man.
That's what everybody. That's the running joke.
Had to go somewhere, right?
Hey, man, be like that.
I the joke I keep seeing on Twitter is like adults and they like build the Labo piano and then they take it over to their kids and the kids start playing with it and the father's like, all right, now you're gonna break it. Let me put it back in my office. And they take and the kids look so legitimately sad. It's like I only see these like adults playing with the Labo and the kids just being like, please let me use it.
It is like that. All the YouTube videos I've seen are like that. I'm like, man.
It's great. Why can't kids just play with, like Legos, like Connects, or like?
This
I
is
mean,
Nintendo like
kids don't really like toys no more. That's the thing, though. They like
It's so
tablets,
different
and
now.
I
phones
don't know what
and
kids
shit,
you have. My freaking niece loves toys.
Man, most kids I see be like
playing Nintendo or Xbox.
Yeah,
don't
I still like toys. I mean, I'm still stubbing my toe on action figures and shit.
Like
Legos.
my niece is like all about it. She got like 100 Barbies. We got to have like modeling auditions and stuff and like dress them up. I'm like, God damn.
Walking down the catwalk.
Oh yeah. my brother always tries to make the black girls look the best so she can choose the black ones.
Oh man,
my brother's out of control.
All right, cool. Halo. All right, so there was, what is it called? Halo Online, which was a modded version by a modding team. Microsoft is using their legal rights to shut it down, but they're going to be working with that team, and it's implied that to bring Halo to PC, all the past Halos and probably the future Halos.
They should bring the Master Chief Collection to PC.
That's rumored specifically. Just side note before we jump into this, did any of y'all actually get to play that the hacked PC Halo?
No, how was it?
It was awesome, dude. It was super tight. Like, whoa, it was crazy. It was just the maps from Halo 5, but man, was it good. I played a lot of it. It was great.
Could you change the field of view?
Yes, you could. There was all sorts of extra options. It was made specifically as a test for the Russian market because Russians, for some reason, weren't buying Halo 5, so they made just the multiplayer available on PCs in Russia. And
Putin probably didn't let them buy it.
I don't know why, but yeah, but they reverse engineer it, translated all the menus, and created private servers here in America. And it was full PC Halo, so that's why I think we're definitely going to get Master Chief Collection and Halo 5 soon.
So wait a minute, they actually working with it because the way I heard it was like they pretty much just shut them down, like fuck y'all, like just
they hired them though at the same time.
No, what I'm saying. I didn't hear that.
It didn't in the note. It doesn't say hire. It says we're looking forward to trying to continue their work or something. It says like a nice frilly way of the fact that they probably are going to help with something.
Okay. Oh, I ain't got no issue with that. Then all right.
Yeah, it wasn't like Microsoft was angry with them or anything like that. So.
Yeah, that's the way I heard. Okay, I mean, if they shutting it down and working with them and giving them some work, then shit, that's cool. Like,
yeah, but I thought they reworked the entire game over. That was why they decided to work with them.
Well,
yeah,
because legally they really wasn't able to get away with that or something like that.
Well,
no, I think they first gave them the green light to go ahead and do it, but the thing is, legally, Microsoft could lose their IP like that.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, okay. I know it was some kind of legal reason that they had to do that.
Yeah, because the whole thing with copyright law is you have to occasionally sue people to uphold your copyright. That's why, like, Donkey Kong, back in the day, Donkey Kong got sued by the owners of King Kong. Like, you just have to do that occasionally. So what happened was Halo Online existed for a lot of years, and it actually would get popular for a while, and then it got a lot of popularity, and it got really big again. And so it finally got to a point where they legally had to take them to court or send a cease and desist to uphold their copyright.
Yeah,
so why doesn't Sega do that a lot, but Nintendo does?
I'm sorry, what happened?
Why doesn't Sega do that when Nintendo does?
Because Sega's a lot smaller than people think. I actually talked to a lot of people inside of Sega. Sega is tiny and not powerful anymore.
How are they tiny when they have all those PC developers and they have Atlas now?
They still are not nearly the size people imagine. Like, they make a lot of money off like arcades. Like, as weird as they make crappy arcade games, they make the Yakuza series. They have IP
and a whole bunch of trash Sonic game.
Yeah, they're like probably 1/80th the size they used to be.
Yeah, Yakuza's pretty good.
I like. I'm not. The new Yakuza is a step down.
About 5,000.
Oh, don't tell me that. I ain't played that yet.
They got about 5,000 employees. Yeah. That's not small.
5,000 for a that's really small. Yeah, for a company, like they're not. They're a company.
Yeah.
I mean, I worked in a bookstore for the last 10 years that had 2,000 employees, and we only had like 100 stores.
Nintendo only has 5,500 employees. They're only 500 behind.
My God. Well, in that case, they got to step up their game. Well, and let's be honest, when it comes to Nintendo, 500 of those people are just lawyers.
Facts.
True. Sega's not small at all. That's why I was wondering, wait, what's going on here?
Maybe they're peacocking. They're pretending like we're just the underdog, and in actuality, they're just still the same giant, just trying to keep it. But from everything I talk to a lot of people, like a lot of people inside Sega, and they definitely make it seem like they are a Very small company.
Yo, BG, post this thing. I just saw this while I looked at Sega. That's interesting. Holy crap.
No, what is that?
That's why,
God, Jesus.
that's why Sega don't make consoles anymore. Holy
God damn, that look
Damn.
crazy, bro.
It's
What
almost
the
off
fuck?
the
Oh,
grid,
man.
the map.
It kind of looks like a state.
Wow, that is
man.
insane.
Doesn't it?
Oh my god.
Wow.
They could be in the red, kind of look like Colorado on the map or some shit.
They went on off the planet.
That's crazy.
Man.
That's the
So what
Dreamcast
was,
era right there.
Yeah.
93 was the Genesis, and beyond that was pretty much 95 was Genesis. So beyond that was like that 96 was the Saturn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Saturn. That was 96.
That
was
sounds
around that
right.
time.
That's
Yeah.
like Saturn 32X and everything.
And you can see that Dreamcast. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. They lost all that's all actually written in the book what is it called? Console Wars. Console Wars by Blake Harris. They kind of chronicle this entire era of literally like Sega during this time was just working out of warehouses. Like literally the marketing would be in the back of the warehouse. They're packing up boxes in the front of the warehouse. Like it was just such a shoestring operation for this whole decade.
At least they started improving in 2003, but God.
It's crazy they still in business when you think about it. Like,
yeah.
I'm still surprised that they bought
Still waiting for the comeback.
I'm still surprised that they bought Atlas and not Sony or Nintendo. Well, actually, Sony couldn't have bought it at that time. They were still, trying to restructure everything.
All right. H1Z1 is coming to PS4 beta.
what you like H1?
Right.
Oh, okay. All right. Hey man, look! Don't nobody give a fuck about H1Z1 no more, man.
For real.
Fortnite and PUBG
Oh, has sailed on that, dude.
Didn't
Nah,
they announce this in like
it's
2013? Like,
supposed to
nobody
be-
give a fuck.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 60 frames though.
Nobody's
That's nice.
I'm
Fortnite
interested-
60 frames too, though. Like, what?
It's going to be a free beta. I signed up for the free beta just because at this point I'm curious. I've put 200 hours into Fortnite, about 80 hours into PUBG. I'm curious if this game can even compete at all.
I know I played the original when H1Z1 had this little hot streak and everybody was talking about it. This wasn't the battle royale version. This was just the regular version, and I couldn't understand what was the hype with it because it's like I spent one afternoon playing it for 5 hours, and I realized I didn't do anything in the game. Like I spent like 5 hours searching for things, and like I think I ran into 3 people after playing for 5 hours, and I'm like, yo, I did nothing in this game.
searching for things and picking things up, getting
Oh,
EXP.
There is a specific audience that loves that. I have a bunch of my friends who are obsessed with Ark Survival Evolved, and I've watched them play it, and it's literally just like, okay, cool, I'm getting more bricks for this wall. It's like, oh my god, are you
gosh,
really
man.
doing this?
Seriously, my buddies
can't get
played
into
so many
that.
hours in that game, and they tried to get me into it. I just could not do it.
I do
Couldn't
not
do it.
understand it. It's like,
Like
whoop.
an hour, and I'm done.
I'm done.
That was like Sea of Thieves.
Oh god.
Same with Sea of Thieves.
Oh, Smooth ain't here
Is
to defend
anybody
it.
still
Damn.
playing that dog shit?
My wife still plays it, but
I put
that's all the only person I know.
I see streamers still who play it still playing it.
Hey, we got to give Sea of Thieves his credit, right? So I'm being sarcastic. I don't think this is impressive.
Oh,
I don't
I
think this
about
is.
the
I don't think
sales.
this
So
is-
the MPD.
I don't
Yeah,
think this means.
Oh no, I think it's
I'm at the best button here. You ain't gonna get to
I
defend
think
it.
it's
Oh,
impressive.
man.
You know why, BG?
What I was about to say though, Sea of Thieves is Rare's best-selling game.
You know
Oh,
why?
yeah,
that's
that's
so
weird.
You know why that's impressive though?
Why?
Because like I was telling Jimmy, no matter what bull crap they put out, they're
Oh,
making
Lord.
money, so they ain't changing. Sea of Thieves is selling, so guess what you're getting next? You're getting like Sea of Honesty.
But what was the last game that Rare even made that was actually supposed to make that even a noticeable amount
No,
of money?
but this is the thing about that number. Apparently, it's only since NPD's been tracked, so that means that technically it outsold Viva Pinata and it was like one more game.
and Perfect Dark Zero
Yeah,
probably.
Bond checks and balances, man.
Does
This
Rare
is-
Replay count in that too?
This is
Oh,
not
okay,
Full
so-
Metal
I'm guessing.
Alchemist. There is no checks and balances.
Yo,
Only
somebody
checks and
got
balances they see is
PlayStation,
money.
Xbox, man. Yin and yang, checks and balances, bro.
So it's
PlayStation-
since
Xbox is not
1995,
competition
right?
anymore, Jimmy.
Well,
The
listen,
MPD thing.
Nintendo Switch did not outsell Xbox yet.
Bro,
No,
it's
yeah,
happening
yeah.
next year.
Didn't it? No, that happened.
Nah.
He means like in total.
Oh.
Look, we got to stop looking. It's weird because in the past, like GameCube, PlayStation, PS2, every console tried to compete with each other. Now I don't think anybody's really in. They're all competing, but they're not in like direct competition. Nintendo has their own niche.
Yeah, there's leagues.
Sony has their own niche. And they don't have their own niche. They have their own audience. Microsoft is just doing their own thing.
Well, I've always thought it's because I think they've realized now, all working together, they sell more. Like Sony saying congratulations to Microsoft like going and having drinks with executives of Sony, like everybody playing nice. Console sales are actually higher than they've ever been. So I think
the Xbox is making it where you need to own more than an Xbox. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, I think almost everybody's almost everybody is a multi-console owner now. So I feel like there's no longer that war of like pick your side, bitch.
No. I got plenty of friends who won't buy one or the other.
Yeah, well, my best friend Nick.
And they have the money to do it. They just
they got the money. They just don't care enough. Like they're not like us. Like they're on YouTube, like watching videos. They're like,
I'm like,
I could play it. They're like, I could play it on which machine? Point me at one that plays it. Okay, give me that. That's what they're doing.
I won't buy them.
They're not gonna buy two machines to play one game.
If you buy them for me, I'll play them.
Oh man,
they're more casual with it.
Yeah, I have a buddy of mine who's really well paid, and he just hates the Xbox. He has his PS4 Pro, and I've seriously been like, "Let me buy you an Xbox just so we can play a little bit of like some multi-platform."
He don't want it, right? He don't want it, right?
He literally told me that if I bought him one, he would trade it in for store credit and get PlayStation cards.
Yeah, I got friends like that too.
Your friend a good dude, man. You sound like a good dude.
Is he a good dude? I'll let him know.
He's honest to give him that.
Yeah. To a fault, he is. He'll tell you the meanest truth.
Can't hate on
That's
that.
why I told Smooth he has to send me the console. If he just sends me money, I ain't buying it.
Yeah, but you can't sell it.
No, but I'm just saying I want you to buy me the console rather than just give me the money. I'm like, I might not.
Move, you still playing Sea of Boo Boo?
Oh no, we got a date, BG. We playing that together.
Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
We're playing that together.
When's this happening?
It's not.
What the fuck? Don't let him deny it.
Hey, BG, you better put this man in the friend zone, bro. He say y'all got a date.
Y'all wild. Hey, bro, I ain't getting on no Sea of Boo Boo with you, dog. I'm not getting that joint.
Just saying.
Hey, Smooth, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You pay me, I get on it with you, bro. What's up?
Pay you, bro.
You gotta come through with that chicken, though. You paying everybody else, man. I feel left out, bro. I feel left out, dog.
Bro, I ain't never, bro. I turned on that Xbox. I ain't never passed over a free game so fast in my life. They got that joint smack dab right on the front of the Xbox dashboard. I was like, nope.
State of Decay is on the way, so y'all can relax.
I'm excited for that, actually.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it looks good.
I honestly haven't played any of State of Decay 1 though, but since it's on Game Pass, I'm trying to play that some so that I know what the hell the sequel is.
Press stars more active than what the hell?
They're trying to start beef between the podcasts and
oh no,
podcast war.
Or they keep
Podcast
asking
war.
if there's beef. I'm like, no. I think they want it.
Beef with who?
They always want
With
it.
Press Start. You guys in Press Start.
Oh my, yo, do people really think that me and Kofi be like really beefing, dog? Come on.
I think they do.
Yo, y'all
It's
gotta understand
crazy.
that this is like, it really is like wrestling. It's just fake promo.
Oh man.
It's
Wow.
fake promo, man. Like, you know, me and Kofi be going at it. It's just just war of words. That's all it is. I mean, in truth, is Weapon Wheel better than Press Start? Absolutely. But you know, it's just
Here we go. Here we go.
Casual mudslinging.
Let's go.
It's fun.
I gotta say though, Kofi does give us the topics beforehand. I gotta say that. I know.
It's happening. It's happening.
Let's go.
I like
We're kind of professional
I like to
over
keep
there.
my members on their toes so they don't get too comfortable.
Okay.
We're a bit professional, right, Jack? He knows.
See,
Oh man.
if you give them the topics beforehand, they can have planned politically correct answers.
Or do
okay,
research.
I see.
So that's what you do. Okay, I see.
You like to keep the fuckery up. I see it.
Yeah, I like you know, your real thoughts to come out. I don't want you to plan your, clean answers. I want you to say exactly how you feel.
Oh man.
That's
That's a good cleanup for BG. Just like not to
It
send
is.
us topics beforehand.
So
I
it's definitely not that you just invent the topics of the show about 30 minutes before we go live.
Hey, it's not 30, it's an hour.
There you go.
Oh, that's
All right,
cool. I didn't know that.
Detroit Become Human demo came out this past week.
Huh? Oh
Jack gonna stop hating on these Quantic Dream
man,
games.
I played that demo, man. That shit It's alright, bro.
I liked it a lot, actually. I was impressed.
It's alright, man.
I gotta try it.
You know what it is? I played Beyond Two Souls earlier this year, man. I said I never want to play another Quantum Dream game after that bullshit. Huh?
Did you play Heavy Rain first though?
I only played the demo Heavy Rain. I never played the full game.
Even though
I didn't play it because I knew the ending.
Definitely way better.
I'm sure Heavy Rain is a better game. I knew the ending, like I knew who the killer was, so I never played it. But
I did. That blew my mind when I was playing through. I was like, "What?"
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, that game really is that is one game I will say, even though I don't care about spoilers. If Heavy Rain ending is spoiled for you, you can't play it. It's done.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, pretty much.
But people played the demo. Thoughts?
It feels like a big improvement over Beyond Two Souls. I feel a lot more in control. As much as I enjoyed Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls, at times those felt so much more like I was controlling a puppet. They felt too rigid. At least Connor in the demo feels like he goes where I want him to go. He picks up what I want him to pick up. I felt I didn't feel as clunky as the other games did.
I played the demo, it got it wasn't that long. The demo wasn't that long, probably about 20 minutes. It got, like 6 different endings, I want to say. It's it's cool, man. It's cool. It's like a filler game to me. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't think I'm gonna cop it, but I like how, it got the branching stories and all that, and then you can look and see what you could have did different and shit. I mean, I don't know, Brian.
Did you get the best ending?
Yes, I got a real fucked up ending. Well, so it's fucking demo. It don't matter. I got the ending where I pushed him off the building, then I fell off the building with his ass.
Oh.
I got that one. I got the ending where I just shot his ass, and what else? I got the ending where I think he's just off the building, but I was safe.
I did the 100% perfect ending. I think is where you get all the evidence and you perfectly talk to him, and he sets the girl down, and Connor never draws his gun, and instead the snipers take him out, and it's like, and instead he looks at you and goes, "You lied to me, Connor. You lied." It's like, oh man, that's pretty haunting.
I don't think I got that. Well, I did get one where you got shot the fuck up, but I didn't get that.
Oh man, I ain't play this.
It's good, man. I'm excited. Well, and there. A bunch of people right now are getting to play more of the game as part of like a press tour. And one thing they said is that it's basically a bunch of 30-minute chapters. And some of them are pretty cool. Like one they talk about later in the game is you're trying to sneak into a store that's humans only. Androids are not allowed in it. So you end up having to go up and basically you find a drunk dude who's passed out and you steal his jacket. So it'll cover up like your I'm an android shirt you're required to wear. And you put on a hat from somebody else so you can cover up your little android light and sneak into this building. It's like, I don't know. It seems like it's going to be an interactive movie, but at least better than normal.
Yeah, I feel like the situations are interesting.
Well, I see it comes out the day after State of Decay 2. So for you Xbox dudes, you make your choice.
Wait a minute, what?
It's the day after?
Yeah, literally.
Well,
I thought they came out the same day, right? 25th.
I thought it was the same day, and I thought
I see the 24th and 25th.
Oh well, I know Dark Souls Remastered comes out the same day, and I'm excited for that.
Right.
Oh man, that's a problem.
There's a lot of games in May.
That's a problem, man. Oh yeah,
that throws me off.
For anybody who has the original PC version of Dark Souls, you get 50% off the new version.
Yeah, matter of fact, State of Decay is the 22nd Tuesday, and Detroit is the Friday, which is the 25th. So it's the same week.
And Dark Souls is Friday too, right?
It's gonna be perfect. I'm so excited for man. I love Dark Souls.
It's gonna be good.
If for any reason you like the first version on the PC, you got to play it now because they're removing it once the new one is out.
Wow.
Yeah.
When they move, what'd you say? Oh, you said Dark Souls.
Yeah, they're removing once the new version of Dark Souls come out. Right. They're removing the old.
So they're gonna give you the update free.
Well, I mean, you talking about on PC, right?
Yeah, on PC, yeah.
So they're gonna give you the update free.
Wait a minute, the PC version of Dark Souls is fucked up though.
Yeah.
Well, it's been patched over time.
Fix on it. Yeah, you gotta put the fix.
Usually what they do is they replace it with the new one, like you said. That's why I'm asking them. Is that what they're gonna do?
Yeah, it's replacing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's replacing it. Okay.
Yeah, because if they have like 2 versions of Dark Souls on the PC, it's like.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah, some people might be confused by that.
When you see this tweet, Weapon Wheel this been on Jimmy.
I'm actually like,
no,
I'm on Dark Souls. Playing through Dark Souls 2 again. I'm at the Smoldering Beast. No, forgot his name. Demon. I think it's a smoldering demon or something like that.
I'm trying to remember like the bosses in that game, the names of the bosses.
Yo, there's so many like filler
There's a
bosses
lot
in that game, bro.
Jimmy is Thanos ripping Iron Man apart, who's Phil Spencer.
Ain't no spoilers.
I love
yeah, Smelter Demon.
Yes,
okay.
no,
I know.
yeah,
I hated that area.
I like Dark Souls 2 a
tore me
lot.
up.
The biggest problem with Dark Souls 2 is the map is so messed up. Like, have you ever seen, like, the maps actually physically overlap? So, like, you can't have a sense of direction. That's my only pet peeve. Love 1 and I love 3, though.
Mm-hmm. Cool. All right. See what else we got on the itinerary real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, the Iron Keep. Oh, that area.
Yeah, it's pretty.
We got 49 minutes. And you
Oh yeah,
talking
you
about...
really ain't got no tops. What the fuck going on, man? This shit crazy.
Oh my
I got a war kicking in.
God
My
damn.
notes. Hold on, I got a list.
All
Where's
right.
Kofi at?
We gonna the PS Plus games for the month.
Oh, this man really ain't got no topics. Okay, what was the game?
I didn't know about these because I'm about to get a PlayStation soon.
Yeah.
I know Boring Two Souls is one of them. I'm sorry, Beyond Two Souls is one
Ooh,
of them.
dang, shots fired.
Oh man,
And what's the other one, Jack?
I don't even fucking know. You couldn't even lie to you.
I
Robert
honestly
playing
don't
God.
know either.
I don't even know, bro. What was the? I'm about to look this shit. Goddamn.
Google real quick.
Yeah.
Somebody pull up the goddamn list, man.
It wasn't something worth mentioning. That's why I don't remember it. Let me see.
Oh, it's Rayman.
Rayman Legends.
Oh yeah, Ray. Oh no, a lot of people like that Rayman.
Oh, remember how that was supposed to be like a Wii U exclusive, and then it wasn't, and then
They didn't want to buy it.
and then Nintendo fans didn't care about it no more. That was fun.
Then the Vita version came out and had more content than the Wii version. People got mad. I remember that shit.
Yeah.
Good times.
I never. I guess, man. I don't know.
I'm not a big Rayman person. I played to that game like twice and I liked it for what it was, but I'll never go back.
Yo,
It's-
y'all
it's
gonna
a-
platinum God of War?
Huh?
Are y'all gonna platinum God of War?
No.
Is that a serious question? Like, what the fuck wrong with you, man?
Well, I know you going to.
All right. Oh, you want to tell me? My bad.
I need to check out the trophies first and see if
Bro.
you know.
Yeah, I actually haven't even like glanced at the trophies. I could care less. I'm enjoying the game too much.
I
I'm
got like
hearing it's
61%.
grindy though. I don't know if you can confirm
It is
that.
definitely very grindy. It's one area, Niflheim, that realm.
Yep, I'm trying to get
That
that.
shit is ridiculous. bro.
It's probably it's one of those games that's an 80-hour platinum, and I just don't feel like doing that right now. I'm trying to platinum a bunch of Final Fantasy games, and that's already like 100 hours a piece.
Ew.
I'm looking at like
Time right there.
because everybody talking about like the armor sets now, and you know the mist, the deadly mist.
Yo, Rand said he got one
the one
trophy.
that everybody saying is the best, and everybody trying to get that one.
You gotta
Yeah,
go
I
with
got- I
Jack.
got
said.
the
You gotta go with
I got
Jack.
the
said. Yeah, you gotta go with Jack. Just said.
It's still like it's the best armor set because it got like the most slots and stats and shit. But you still gonna get fucking bodied if you don't know what you're doing. Like that
Yeah.
armor ain't gonna save you, bro.
I thought the armor boost regenerates health.
It regenerates health, but at a very slow rate. Like it's so slow that you don't even really notice it. Like,
I'm asking. They got spoiled for me. I'm asking. I don't know. I don't have it.
I'm gonna stick with this this smoldering fire set or whatever it's called. I think I'm gonna just do that one. It goes up to level like 8, and what does it do? It does if you equip the whole set, like I think it does more and more fire damage.
yeah, more fire damage.
This
Yeah.
is The Witcher?
Fire
RPG.
damage with the weapon.
Yeah, like so I'm gonna just go with that one because like the that deadly mist, you got to go through mad loops. I looked up how to get it. I was like, fam.
No. Okay, this is the problem with that armor, right? You can get it easy. I got the armor in probably under an hour, the whole set. The problem is like to upgrade it to where it's like really beastly, you got to do a lot of fucking grinding, bro.
Yeah.
And you got to grind in more than one realm. Like you need fire that's in fucking Muslaham or how the fuck you pronounce it? I don't know. How the fuck that shit called? Whatever. What's it called? I don't even know how to pronounce that shit.
You're butchering it.
Bethlehem with moose.
Dude, I've beaten that game twice and I have no idea what you're saying.
Yeah, the fire realm. You got to get shit from the fire realm and then shit from goddamn Nephilim and combine. It's fucking dog.
It's Moosefulheim.
Yeah, Moosefulheim. That's how you say that shit. That's how you say it. Listen, man.
You beat it, Jack? You beat it? You beat it, Jack?
What, the game? Yeah, I beat the game.
You know, okay.
Yeah, I beat the game.
Oh
I
man.
think you might be the only one I know who beat it on that difficulty so far.
I beat the game.
I'm next.
All the people that was crying, Jack Move, why you put it on this difficulty, Jack? Change the difficulty, Jack Move. Like,
Yo,
y'all some fucking pros. I beat the
People be
game, bro.
getting tight in the comment section.
What's wrong with the difficulty you're playing on, Jack?
The hardest difficulty. You're not gonna be able to beat it, Jack Move. You're gonna be crying. You're gonna have to change it back. I ain't changing shit.
But hold on. But here's the real question: did you beat them Valkyries though?
I beat 4 Valkyries already.
Well, dude, you see what's his name? The completionist. You know, his thing is every week he like master files a game, and this week he was doing God of War, so he beat it all on Give Me God of War. And the last thing he did is he streamed beating the main Valkyrie boss, which I won't say who it is. It took him 4 hours to beat that boss. Just 4 hours.
I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
See, because people, what happens is, especially when you live stream, and people will see you. You know, if people see you die a lot, it's like they want to tell you to move on. Like, nah, man. Like, listen, I could die for 3 hours and probably still keep going. I'm gonna be real with you. That's nothing to me. That's light to me.
This mode, you supposed to fucking die like this game. You're not supposed to run through the goddamn game, man. It's gonna be hard shit.
Don't like watching that reason. They just want a backseat.
It wouldn't be hard if it wasn't, hard. So like it's telling you what it is. Like,
I guess they want you to fly through the game, but why would you be looking at the playthrough knowing you're gonna die? It's not like, oh, somebody dying because they trash. No, you're gonna die. Like that trial I was doing, the Musul. I was about to say, you see, Jack got me fucked up.
I don't know how to say that bullshit, man. I don't know how to say that.
Muselheim. I was on that trial for at least 2.5 hours.
Hold on. I got to respond to something that Blessed Red said. Jack Move, you were struggling more than BG has been. Nigga, I beat the game. I beat the game already. What are you talking about? I beat the game.
Yeah, so Jack played, you played more of the story than I did. So, yeah, like.
I'm halfway done with the Fire Ram challenges. I got to get the shit for the Miss Ram, and I got to beat 5 more Valkyries. Yeah, then all I got to do is get the knicknacks for the platinum. So how am I struggling more than BG right now?
Well, you might have been struggling because I was leveled up. I was over leveled as much as I could be at that part in the story, and obviously still getting bodied because it don't matter how much you level up, you still gonna get bodied in that game.
Exactly.
When I was playing my first playthrough on normal, I was still getting bodied. Like, just normal difficulty. There were a couple times where I just ended up cornered and screwed.
It's not an easy game.
That camera be fucking you up.
Good. Cornered and screwed.
I just want to give another shout out to Atreus, man. This kid is clutch.
I know, right?
He's okay, hold on. I got to respond to this again. In the areas that you were streaming, that's a spoiler, but I was trying to BG. Okay, let me tell you something funny about that area, right? You were supposed to trigger 3 parts in that area, right? I kept running to the second part in the area, but guess what? The first part was right the fuck next to me, and I did not realize it. That's why I kept dying on that part, okay? But guess what? I beat that already. So can we stop this, bro? Can we stop this? Okay,
people want a backseat, man. You gotta listen. Atreus, man, that kid has saved my life at least twice on major parts. So I just want to give a big shout out to him. He's the real assist.
Yeah, his lighting arrows almost get overpowered towards the end of the game. I love it.
Yeah, I've been focused on like upgrading him, his armor, everything.
That kid costs money though. I'm like, God damn, this kid.
It's getting pricey.
Like, I'm really taking care of this kid.
I mean, kids are expensive.
Only the best for my child.
I think I had like almost 100,000 XP, and he took like half for something.
Yo,
boy, take these upgrades.
Yo, who's been listening to these stories that Kratos are telling on the boat though?
It's awesome. Yeah.
Yo, these stories.
Can we not talk about this game anymore?
We're not talking about it in detail, but I'm saying.
Wait a minute, hold on. I got a bone to pick with Bond. Bond, you don't pay attention to stories and games, man. What you doing?
I paid attention to The Witcher. I pay attention to RPGs.
All right, man.
Also, low key, Bond looking forward to this. Okay.
I remember one time you were playing Assassin's Creed. You was like, y'all don't know what the fuck.
I've never played Assassin's Creed game in my life. So
it was one of them games you was playing. You was like, I ain't paying attention to the story. It was something. I remember that shit.
I mean, I tried playing Assassin's Creed. It just had me wanting more Prince of Persia.
The NPCs are great too. Like Brock is amazing.
Yeah, right. His lines are
both of them. The brothers.
I just love all the time. I love how Kratos is just so takes no shit. I love that there's time when you go up to one of the blacksmith and you're like, hello, what is this? He goes, oh my gosh, this is the heart of an ice elemental. How did you get this? Was this a hard fight? He goes, yes. He's like, is that all you're gonna say to me? Yes. And like,
yo, he's Kratos really be the dude to be angry at breakfast. Like he's just mad when he wake up. Like,
have you seen there's an optional thing. It's in no spoiler, but there's a time when you're paddling it around and you'll see this like submerged like windmill, and Atreus goes, "Oh look, there's a water wheel that's underwater. I guess it makes it an underwater wheel." And Kratos goes, "Huh." He goes, "Oh my gosh, did you laugh?" And he goes, "No, I never."
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I caught that part too.
I love that. Like, I never laugh. Like, okay, geez, buddy.
Been through a lot of stuff, man.
His interactions are great, man.
Yo, what the hell are they talking about? I gave spoilers. What are they talking about?
No, these ain't
Ain't no spoilers, man.
they're not spoilers. Yeah.
There's so much in this game. Like,
yeah, Mimir. What? How do you say his name?
Mimir.
Mimir.
The headless, the bodiless thing.
Yeah, that guy's funny too.
Yeah.
I found out that they basically totally made him up. He actually exists in Norse lore in like 2 stories, and he's actually attached to Odin's belt. And basically, Odin would ask him questions, but then when we put him in the game, they eventually had him in a bag, and you take him out like 2 or 3 times in the story and talk to it for a second and put it back in the bag. And they kept like realizing like maybe we should animate the head, maybe we should make it tell jokes, maybe we should make like more stuff. And now it's like such a huge part of the game that works so well, and they almost cut that.
You know what I realized though? Like Kratos actually doesn't call anybody by their name. He calls Brock the blue one. He calls Mimir the head.
yeah.
He calls
nobody by their name.
You got to realize Kratos ain't really don't get respect for nobody, because like you got to think about it, all the people he respected in the past, what they do, they fucked him over, like so.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he killed his dad. So yeah, that pretty much.
Can we get off of this damn game?
Somebody said I'm silent. I'm silent because I don't want to spoil shit. I sit there and sent a screenshot on Twitter, and it was like a big problem. Like,
no, well, wait a minute, Smooth. I got a bone to pick with you, Smooth. You tweeted a picture at the end of the goddamn game, man.
Okay, yeah, well, that's
but like the thing is, it was like, wow, the sun's rising. Like what? Like
no, but you can't be doing that, bro.
But like, I don't like seeing the environment.
I thought it was okay to post that because I seen 6 other people do it. So I was like, okay.
Okay, look, I posted that same exact picture, but guess what I did? I just cropped out where it said I beat the game on the hardest difficulty. I ain't show nothing else. It was a fucking rock. If you can figure out what that means, then more power to you, bro.
Yeah, I had to mute.
What is there to spoil
and all that?
Wait, like I couldn't have told you that whole story in a screenshot.
Well, wait a minute. I ain't gonna spoil now, but you don't know what's going to happen.
Next topic. You guys are
what's gonna happen.
Nobody is spoiling nothing. I don't know why y'all so antsy. Like y'all
I didn't
really
want
crazy.
Well,
everyone dies. That's the spoiler.
Oh man,
I'm telling you right now, y'all spoil this game. I'm about to spoil Avengers for everybody.
Spoiler: the first fight is better.
I already saw those spoilers.
Belgium is
about issues.
loot boxes, like they're already illegal.
I'm biting my tongue so hard though, because I want to talk about a boss with BG because he didn't like this boss, but I really did.
Yeah, BG. Yeah, that was
why. You know?
Yeah. Like, so if God of War was a 10
I don't want to spoil though.
because of that, this one boss I think was trash. I already dropped it down to a 9. It's a 9.
Okay, wait a minute, BG, wait a minute. I saw you play this part. I ain't gonna say what it is, but you wasn't playing it right, bro.
I want to know what it is.
Okay, look, I'm gonna tell you what you messed up at, right? Because you gotta throw something, but you kept running on it, running up on it, and throwing it. But all you had to do was throw it.
I just hate, but I started doing that. It was still. I hate bosses which are gimmicky, right? Where the bosses where they give you like, okay, you can't beat this boss by any normal means. You have to do some specific, corny shit. And that's how you beat the boss.
Yeah,
it's just gimmicky. I hate bosses like that.
Almost every game has that one though. Like,
and I hate them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. To be fair, the very first boss in this game is pretty much a parry tutorial. Like,
yeah.
Exactly. So,
but that's okay. But the fighting is something that you pretty much do throughout the whole game. You literally could not beat this boss I'm talking about without doing this one gimmick, and I'm like, that's corny.
But to the game's credit, though, they do use that gimmick in the levels too. Like
exactly. They were trying to display
it. They put it other places too.
Yeah, it's a trope in video games that like they have this type of boss where you have to throw something at the boss, kinda, then physical attack, then throw something at it. I always hated that. It's corny to me. It's played out.
He's got to show that he's a quarterback as well as the God of War.
I will say something about that boss. So that was the easiest boss in the game.
Yeah, I beat it first try.
That joint was mad because it got a lot of checkpoints. That boss got a lot of checkpoints.
Yeah, they're kind of generous.
Checkpoint?
Yeah, bosses got checkpoints.
How kind of corny shit is that?
Because they're multi-phase. Like they're not like the bosses fights are long.
Not
just don't dodge. Just don't dodge.
I'm gonna want those checkpoints. He from
when you play this shit, you gonna understand it.
You're gonna be thankful for it.
Some of these bosses got one hit.
Health.
They got like one. Yeah, they got like one hit kills. A lot of these bosses got one hit kills. None of the optional bosses have checkpoints. You got to kill them straight out. Like,
that's pretty wild. Checkpoints and boss fights?
You definitely gonna understand.
Yeah, this doesn't make sense because we're trying to be vague. When you're playing it,
Yeah,
because they can body you pretty fucking easy. Like if they hit you one time, you're pretty much dead.
Imagine it like, you know how each of the Uncharted games has a big, well, you never played an Uncharted game. Well, each of the Uncharted games has a big set piece that's a car chase. Each one has it, and there's usually like 5 checkpoints throughout this like 30-minute car chase, and it's sort of like that, like long boss fights with multiple checkpoints.
I catch up on like 10 years of Sony games now.
Oh, man. I play catch up, man.
Gonna be lit.
When are you getting that PS4?
Comes Tuesday. If I got finals next week,
nice.
so probably.
Dude, I'm in his boat right now. I'm waiting. I'm hoping y'all don't spoil anything because I don't get to play it till this weekend. So
no. We ain't saying nothing. We ain't saying nothing.
If y'all didn't spoil it on Twitter or YouTube already, you good.
No, I've been staying away for real. Anything God of War, I immediately just skip past because
you know what's fucked up
this weekend.
You know what's fucked up? To pretty much 2 of the main story elements, I read them on YouTube. So I mean, I knew pretty much everything that was gonna happen. It was fucked up.
That was
if you Googled it or YouTube God of War, you're gonna get a spoiler.
No, wait a minute. If you Googled it, that's your own fucking fault. I didn't go looking for this shit. I just fell in my goddamn lap.
No, like if you Googled the game to look up gameplay or something, spoiler thumbnail gonna pop up.
Well, I think so. I played it a week before it came out to do my review, and while I was playing it, since I had done no research, I hadn't really seen any trailers. That game just melted my brain because it's just. I mean, I was not a fan of the old God of Wars, and this new one was so different, man. It was amazing.
Oh, you know what's crazy? Speaking about spoilers, I ain't gonna say which review it was because I don't want y'all to go look for it. But a review from a respected news source, they pretty much told you who the fucking final boss was in the review. Like, bro, why would y'all do that? I don't understand.
And this is why people say they just want the score. They don't want to read the review. And then there's people like, oh, no, don't read the score. You got to read the contents of the review.
Did you see everybody was mad, like, on the topic of Avengers? Forbes, apparently, I didn't read it, but apparently Forbes published their, like, review of Avengers Infinity War. And apparently they said, like, the entire ending of, we think that it was a strong choice to just blah, 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 blah. And people are like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Oh man!
No spoiler warning, just in the middle of a paragraph. Like
God of War Avengers right now. If you go online, they gonna wrap it for you. You gonna get it spoiled.
Yeah, I'm glad I saw Avengers the day it came out because I was too paranoid. I was like, I'm sure somebody's gonna shout this at me. I'm gonna watch it right now.
I saw it Thursday night because I remember before I saw Force Awakens, some clowns wrote on my video Han Solo dies. I'm like, I hate
someone tweeted me a picture. I don't know how. I saw it the day before it came out, and I tweeted like, "Oh my gosh, I'm in the theater. I'm about to see this a day early. I'm so excited." And someone just replied with a picture of Han Solo being like, "I'm so dead."
Wow.
And I was like,
"You so fucking." That's stupid, bro.
I don't know what's up with people who do that.
Yeah, they killing Avengers and God of War live.
Hold on, I mean, there's something else we gotta talk about as far as the sports shit. Just because you beat a part of a game, that don't mean everybody got this fucking game to beat that part, man.
Like BG, I don't care about spoilers. They don't.
I haven't spoiled anybody for a long time.
Like people so fucking reckless with these screenshots. Like, come on, fam, stop this, man. It's ridiculous. And then a lot of these people ran through this game in like 2 days. Like, this game is like 30 fucking hours, man. Give other people a chance to get through this shit.
Yeah, no life on it.
Yeah, I feel like a fucking bum.
Do y'all feel, people were saying this, do y'all feel like this the axe is gonna spoil a lot of other games for y'all as far as like weapons go? Like,
I think that's what was in my head when we were talking about Tomb Raider.
Like, see, that's
need better weapons.
You're gonna want the ability to recall every weapon.
Yeah.
I do like it, but I feel like it's a mechanic I can live without. It is really, 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 really solid, but not necessary.
It's definitely gonna be here to stay, though. You know that.
I feel like it's gonna be in muscle memory, and you're gonna be doing it in other games, and like realizing, yo, I'm trying to recall my weapon.
Like Dark Souls, trying to throw my sword.
One of the most interesting things I was reading about when it came to the development is originally your axe was going to come back to you automatically. Yeah. Like you'd throw it and it'd almost be like a magical boomerang. It would stick in something, but it would always come back to you about 10 seconds later. And they found that people liked it.
What? Still got this ringtone and ain't beating that game yet.
Yo.
Apparently people liked pulling it back manually. People liked what we all love, which is like sticking it into an enemy and then ripping it out later. I love it.
Yeah, because I want to choose when I get it back. Sometimes I don't want to.
I don't do it often, but I love sticking it behind somebody, taking a couple steps so they walk closer to me, and then slapping in the back of their head. I love that.
See, but the thing is, with that idea, it would have kind of changed the puzzles of
puzzles
if they did that.
Yeah. A large part of the gameplay do revolve around
like you calling it back at a certain point. Yeah.
All right, let's move on.
About time.
Loot boxes are illegal in Belgium.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good for Belgium.
Thank you, Bon.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's
for the gamers.
The law is real specific too. If you break that, you actually can get 5 years in jail.
Jesus. Damn. So wait a minute. I got a question. Does that mean games with loot boxes just aren't allowed to be sold in Belgium, or they just can't put them in that version?
Yeah. Well, no. So you basically said the same thing twice, but yes, in that games with loot boxes cannot be sold in Belgium, which means that they're probably going to do the two routes that they're probably going to do is
Belgium version or no loot boxes.
Well, no, what they're probably going to do is they're not going to sell them in Belgium, and everybody will just have to import it, which is what people did in Australia for a long time. A lot of games get banned in Australia, so people just import everything and still play it. Or the other thing they'll do is in large chunks of China, loot boxes are actually illegal. So instead what they do is they sell you like money in the game that happens to give you a loot box. They'll have like stupid workarounds so it's still legal.
Somebody got a slight echo too. Okay.
It's not me, right?
No. That's where okay. Crazy shit.
That's cool. Bond's gonna take credit, of course. He ain't do nothing. But
you keep taking the booty boxes.
Oh Lord.
Talk about we can't make a difference. They're gonna do this anyway. Yup.
Ain't do it. God
I mean, shout out to Black Boy. He was on the front lines for us, man. He fought for us when didn't nobody else want to. He the Martin Luther King of this shit. Shout out to Black Boy.
He acting like it. He really is though.
Shout out to Bob, man.
We all the way in the back getting hosed.
Yeah, he got on there like 3 weeks later.
Jay Megas to the Jim said saying, we can't do anything. We just have to take it.
That is not what I said.
Made him sound like he was crying and everything.
Jimmy be ankle grabbing all.
Just gotta take it. Then you gonna start talking about ankle grabbing. I already knew that was coming.
They put it in your favorite game, Bond. I'm gonna burn their building. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bond, you don't be playing no games like that anyway, man.
Of course, I'm playing these booty box games.
Oh man,
I'll be playing Atari games.
Okay. Oh god. So is it safe to say that there's a community-wide ban on Baron?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I think that has to happen.
I hope all of the podcasts will adhere to this because we can't condone Baron's behavior. This man he clearly lost the bet, but he is
he lost it 3 times.
Y'all got tips.
Yeah, y'all got to clarify this here.
That it would never get to a 55. He lost. Then he said that if it's at 95 at the day of release on launch, he would get it. Then he said, we'll wait a week later. And now we're at where we are now. So he done lost the bet 3 times already.
All right, so if you listen to the podcast, y'all don't know what's going on, right? So Black Baron himself made a bet with the podcast. This is his words. This was not ours. This is what he came up with. He said if God of War gets a 95 on Metacritic, he would buy a PlayStation 4 and God of War, right? Okay, so God of War was at 95 on Metacritic for the longest time. After 8 days, somebody came out with a review. They gave the game a 75, which dropped the score back down to 94. Mind you, the score was 95 for well over a week. And Baron, like I said, at first Baron said it just got to hit a 95. He was going to cop it. So he lost the bet off the rip a day after the release reviews came out. But he was like, fuck it, I'm just going to wait a week until after the game come out, then I'll buy it. A week passed, it was still 95, which means he lost the bet 2 times over, and he still did not buy it. Now that it's dropped back down to a 94, he's saying that he won. I don't know what universe this motherfucker live in.
Why did he make the bet in the first place?
I don't know.
He was confident he was confident because he didn't think the game was even going to get an 80 because of God of War Ascension.
Yeah, pretty much. Listen, like we didn't come up with this. He came up with all the parameters.
Listen, he got his head too far up Bayonetta's coochie. So like, you know,
Oh my god.
he think that's the only you know, action game that's good, and you know, no jump button meant the game was gonna be trash. So, you know,
listen, man, we just need to etch out Baron a goddamn tombstone right next to Blandrew. They both in ghost territory right now. It's a wrap on them guys.
I mean, I don't want to see Baron on that. Nobody should have them on their podcast until he's got, and not just this bet, he's got to own all the bets at this point.
Well, one step at a time. Like, if we have him do that, it's never gonna happen.
He keeps telling me that everybody he owned the first bet. I mean, like, well, then where's my video? You can't just say you lost and own it. You gotta put up your end of the bargain.
and he's such a flip flopper, dog. It was like, because he was like, what he said. Oh, we gotta wait till all the reviews are out, and then one review came out that put it at a 94, and he was like, hold that hell. I'm like, wait. See, you weren't waiting for all the reviews. You was just waiting for that one review.
Yeah.
That's all it was. Because I'm like, yo, how do you know when all the reviews are really released from a game? How would you know?
Also, that was on there.
It's indefinite. Like, I mean, if somebody releases a review for a game, it don't have to be, you know, it could be a review come out a year from now.
And that's why the whole thing he said, if it's at 95 at launch.
Yes.
Yeah, that's it.
You wanted
To
to
me, that's it. It's over.
Yeah.
Exactly. Why? It's actually a shame and a pity that we gotta like try to get this dude on. Like, pretty much, like, why wouldn't you want to play this game, bro? Like,
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're
crazy.
a gamer and you gotta lose a bet to buy a console to play a good game. Like, I don't.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's also the weird thing. It's like you're not buying it for somebody else. You're buying a great game for yourself. Like, you're winning even when you lost the bet. What the hell is your problem?
He was never going to get it anyway. If he lost, he probably would have just got he would have borrowed it off of a friend.
Like, we not
Skill test because
we
he's
doing
not
him a favor. Like,
right?
Like,
It's messed
when
up.
Baron loses this bet, he's not losing in reality. He's not. He gets to play a really good game. Baron just really does not want to accept the fact that there's a PlayStation game he will enjoy. Like, I think his fanboyism, like,
Look, man, I used to be that way, but bro, I let that ship sail a long time ago. Like, life was way too short, and there's way too many good ass games out there for me to be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see why people are like that. It's just that shit gets on my nerves.
Because there are no life social rejects. Baron's the one cleaning up the ring and everything, like wiping the sweat off the ropes.
I mean, Baron,
Man.
he got a long history of being dishonest. I remember one time, wasn't it like Xenoblade or something? He was like, he owned the game, and then they was like, all right, show it on video, and the motherfucker went and rented it from a red box. Like, bro, like, what you doing, fam? Like, he had a long history of welching on bets. This is not a surprise to me. That's why when I've been getting tweeted about it ever since it happened, I just look at it and shrug it off and keep doing what I'm doing. I knew Baron was gonna do this. Everybody knew Baron was gonna do this, man.
Nintendo Zaire. Hey.
Oh, Nintendo Zaire.
Oh shit.
I mean, I can't say no.
Switch hit 17 million sold in March.
Oh shit. Speaking of bets, BG, win that video.
See, I honor my bets, right? So I gotta throw my PS4 out the window, which
What?
Yeah, so my bet was it wouldn't hit 14. I think it was like 14 million in a year, 15 or something like that.
Man.
So I said, I'll throw my PS4 out the window, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna throw it out the window. I got like I'm gonna put it in a pillowcase, outside in the backyard. There's some nice tall grass, just go and throw it right out there and go out there in the backyard and get it. And then
I look forward to that Twitter video.
Make sure you do it in a way that you don't break the goddamn thing.
But just to confirm, you're throwing it, right? Like a throwing motion.
Now here's where we get into the definition of throwing.
Oh my gosh, really?
See, throwing
dictionary.com
means to push in the air with force. That's what weapon.
No. Wait a minute. Why don't you just throw it to somebody? Why don't you have somebody outside waiting to catch it? Throw that motherfucker.
Right. According to the dictionary.
The definition
is to propel.
You have to propel something with force through the air by movement of the arm or hand.
Okay. Now here's the thing. Force is subjective to the person that's throwing it. Force is subjective.
Do you understand what the word propel means?
You know what's great? Hey, BG. Bitch, you know what's crazy? I think it'd be better if you actually threw it though, because if you just like push that motherfucker out the window, I don't know.
But hold on.
You do have to physically throw. You have to propel it.
But
you have to toss and release it.
Force is subjective though, like right, like listen, like a
actually it's not because
like, no.
For you to propel something, you need to exert force on it.
But hold on, a 2-year-old could push something with force for a 2-year-old, right?
Well, you're a grown man,
28 grown man.
Hey, people are saying BG looking frail, and what's that word you use, Jack?
Oh, so you finna use the petite law?
Oh, you're throwing the petite.
Here's where you're wrong though. An infant couldn't propel something because they lacked the sufficient force.
Hey, people always say
BG is malnourished, bro.
For you to propel something, you physically do have to throw it. People
always say I look malnourished. I'm using it to my favor now.
You pretty much got the strength of doing it to like Lil Bill or some shit. Like, BG ain't that powerful.
But here's the thing: if BG can't do it, then he has to find somebody else to do it. The bet wasn't if he can't do it, he can't do it. The bet was it has to be thrown.
This is nuts. You lose one bet, and all of a sudden you're a physics professor.
Hey, I got a great idea. Since BG got the curly top right, all right, you go outside, lay on the ground, bro. Let your girl throw it out. It lands in your fucking hair as a net of protection, like a symbiote suit. Hey, that'll work, bro.
That or the beard.
All you have to do is throw it and have somebody catch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw it. Don't worry, I'm gonna throw it.
All right, there you go.
That window kind of low though to throw it to someone else.
Had them land on the ground, just throw it on top of their motherfucking head, like.
Just set your entire like comforter out there right beneath the window.
For real, I was gonna say just put some type of pad out there, a mattress, something.
Yeah, don't worry, it's going to go out the window.
Hey, look, if you break it, you can always sell it as like a collector's item.
Sign it and
I honor my bets. You know, I'm a man of my word, unlike the Black Fraud.
I don't know. You had to close that alternate BG movie channel.
Oh,
that's gonna be funny if it goes out like a football and it just starts.
Ken Lawson have Barry catch it. That way you both win your bet.
Take a marker.
Yeah, I know, right?
And you're gonna take a marker and write PS4 on a football. It's like, see, here's my PS4.
Get some top spin on that thing.
Oh man, what if it catch part of the window on the way out and just like fucks up the whole thing? Oh man,
that's what I'm saying.
That shouldn't be funny.
It just lands weird or something.
Bro, I'm gonna be laughing. God damn.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. You know, there's always them YouTube channels of dudes who like be breaking consoles, throwing them out windows, and like hitting them with bats.
Yo, people used to get mad when people would take launch consoles and like shoot them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There was a website back in the day called SmashThisConsole.com, and they would go to this was like early YouTube days before you even earn money on it. It was these two rich kids, and every single time they'd have this crappy cell phone video of them walking outside of a GameStop at like people waiting 15 hours in line for an Xbox 360, and they go SmashThisConsole.com and just smash it, and the crowd looks like people look like somebody's just punching Jesus. They're like, no!
They making that money back though on them video views.
They are. I mean, they're making, and I'm sure they're also probably little rich kids. They don't give a shit.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Wow, shit, man.
And only Baron, the likes of Baron, could like create a debate on what the word reboot means. He called God of okay. I just want to make sure we're not crazy. He called God of War a reboot.
No. He's not completely wrong.
No, he is wrong because
but
the soft reboot, like
the developer himself calls it a soft reboot. This is restarting the entire series, like same character, same continuation, but completely remaking everything. So the developers themselves.
But a reboot is they've rebooted the gameplay, but a reboot is not a continuation of the story.
But they also got a new character model. They cast new voice actors. They redid all the animations. They added it, took it to a new world. Like it's the technical term is a soft reboot. So,
but it's still the same gameplay.
Yeah, it's not like a full-fledged like
continuation. A reboot is an entirely different canon.
That's 2013 Tomb Raider. That's a reboot.
Yeah.
Well, I know. I'm just using the terminology of what the developers consider. Like because they used to say soft reboot and gritty reboot. Because remember, they used to do the thing where you get the character and you just bring them back to the original, but now they're dark and edgy. So this sort of feels like a gritty reboot in a way of like, let's get him, and now he's like really sad about the things he kills.
Like DMC.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's a reboot.
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, like he called Resident Evil like 4 a reboot. That's not a reboot to me.
No. It's a continuation of the story.
That's definitely not a reboot, but I would consider Resident Evil 7 a soft reboot.
Oh, I got a question, right? In all seriousness, why do we still talk to Baron about video games? Like, it's no point in it.
I blocked Baron like 2 days ago.
Baron don't play no goddamn games. Like, this is what I like to talk to Baron about, like regular everyday shit, wrestling, sports. As far as video games,
He doesn't even know anything about sports either.
Well, he got some real shaky sports opinions too. But this is the thing. As
Real
far as
shaky.
video games, me and Baron ain't got no rap, man. I don't want to talk about no games with this dude, bro. Like, come on, man. He don't play no games. What are we talking about? It ain't no conversation to be had, bro.
Right, he tried to like talk about Xenoblade X, and Shokyo had to expose my. You ain't even got a scale yet.
Oh man, shit crazy.
Just like when Trey was playing it, hyping it up, and only had 4 hours in it.
Oh yeah, he ain't getting no scale neither. Wow, shit. Well,
I can't believe they're still putting out extra content for that game. Every time they put out they tweet extra content out for that game, I type in all capital letters to Nintendo Monolith, fix your frame rate. They never respond to me.
Are you talking about Xenoblade? Oh, the frame rate still fucked up?
Hell yeah.
Yo, what's up with this with dude Kamiya, right? Like, I've been seeing a whole bunch of people tweet that he blocked them, and they've never tweeted the guy in their life.
Yeah, he's notorious for blocking on Twitter.
If you go to his Twitter account, he has a list of reasons why he will block people, like 8 reasons. That's his pinned tweet.
Yeah.
Wait, who's this guy?
Dude from Platinum. Yeah.
Platinum Games, game director. He like blocks people for everything on Twitter. Like, you could never say nothing to the guy. Like, I think even if you're in like a Twitter thread, of something he doesn't like, he'll block you.
Yeah, but I think it's just a joke to him because I've seen him even do giant all caps tweets where he just says like, "Stop tagging me in your stupid memes."
Yeah, he pretty much made a person. Well, not a person, but he pretty much got this like popularity from his social media presence from like roasting people and blocking people. I think he tweeted that I lived in my mama's basement or some shit one time because I made a video roasting Platinum Games, or I ain't did shit with my life. He said some shit like that. I can't even remember, but
like, look, this is his pinned tweet. He said, check my profile before you tweet. No repeated questions, no advice, no tagging me in your conversations, no requests or asking me about games which are not mine or RIP, no Bayonetta 2, no MGR, no shit post. My block button is bigger than ever. This is
Speaking of rest in peace, you see that Weapon Wheel memes tweet? He got me as the Undertaker with Baron and Blandrew's tombstone.
Oh man,
I gotta check that out.
Did you see was it Kamiya? Who is it at Platinum who tweeted out like, I've noticed you guys keep drawing naked pictures of 2B from Nier Automata. We're trying to delete all those. Would you do me a favor and everybody tweet those to me? And so everybody sent like 10,000 booty pictures, and he's like, thank you. We have collected them all and they will now be processed.
All right, he was one of the devs of the game, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see this Jimmy post. Oh my gosh. Oh, crazy.
I got Bond as the Undertaker.
And they got Baron with the big L on his.
There we go. There we go.
I like that.
Hold on. They released Donkey Kong on Switch, Tropical Damage Control?
Not yet.
That came out already? No, not yet.
Jack,
what's up?
I could have sworn
Oh my god.
that they told me that you buy new systems for new games. I could have sworn.
They did. That was the narrative they was running with for a very
and I could have sworn that they were complaining about Sony remastering and porting all their last-gen games on the last system.
Hey, the fraud Baron says these Nintendo ports are different because of some BS reason that made no sense.
They were really heavy. They used to be like, oh well, the difference. Well, at first they're like, the difference is Nintendo remakes or remasters. They're like 10 years apart. And, you probably didn't play it, but these games came out like 4 years.
We had a fraudulent doctor say he didn't get the Game Boy Advance because Nintendo had put too many ports.
Yeah, too many SNES ports. But ironically, he did not own an SNES. So
that's the LinkedIn lurker you're talking about right there.
Yeah, Abraham Lincoln. Yeah,
LinkedIn Park.
Oh
wow, shit, man.
That's serious.
Shout out to Trey, man.
Oh my god.
Yeah. What else we can touch on? Let me see if we got anything left. Oh, Chuck Lockett, Patreon question. Does farming artificially lower the difficulty in Souls games?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, I mean,
It can, yeah.
I've beaten all of them again recently. I don't know. I thought that's just a strategy of it, though. I know some people in the Souls community look down on it, but I grind a lot in those games, and I don't mind. I like it.
I grind. I won't lie.
It depends on the level you do. Like some people grind to extreme fucking extents. Like BG, this motherfucker was like level 47 at the first boss. Like that ain't.
Oh yeah, I kind of make it a
That's
point.
crazy.
I'd probably make it a point to get like 4 levels per area, so I end the game about level like 60.
BG
That's not that bad.
BG enjoys just like not trying to play the game to get where the game was supposed to be played.
Hey, I won't tolerate any slander on farming. Sorry.
You really be trying to run through the game with no difficulty. That's crazy.
Yeah, like I be getting my crops.
You know what? Another bet should be. BG needs to play Farm Simulator.
Ooh, that's a Patreon request right there.
Yeah, someone needs to donate for BG to play Farm Simulator since he likes farming so much.
Those games sell really well. Tell him I'm have to.
Have you done Stardew Valley? That's legit the best farming game ever.
Oh,
Hey,
God,
BG.
no.
Come on, fam.
I am not trying to
I
play
hear
that.
it's
They got it on the Switch, so you got a Switch, right?
It's fantastic, man. I got it right here.
Play it.
Installed. Suck your life away.
Like Harvest Moon, right?
Yeah. Except it feels a lot better than Harvest Moon, honestly.
Hey, BG, I think you still got the echo for them.
A little bit.
Yeah,
But
bruh.
as far as farming goes, I don't do it until I have to. Usually,
Listen,
I'm usually under leveled when I play Souls games.
as far as I see, farming is like a mandatory thing you have to do the first chance you get in the game. Immediately.
I can imagine if God of War had farming.
Oh my
I've been
God.
all over that.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find. I just learned the Muspelheim trials. I thought you can only get something from, each time you beat a trial. Apparently, you could do the same trial over again and get some stuff from it. So I just learned that. I'm going right back.
I did not know that.
Yeah, like I don't know if
Find a way to farm. Nice.
I'm going back to that store right now.
So you find an exploits. All right, BG, I see you, fam.
Hey man, listen, whatever I can do for a come up, you already know.
Hey, yeah, I ain't mad at you, bro. You gonna need all the help you can get on that difficulty.
Hey man, everybody keep talking about Valkyrie this, Valkyrie. Listen, when I get up to that Valkyrie, she gonna get this work. All right? That's all I can tell you.
I mean, have you beat any of the Valkyries or no?
Nah, when I find one, it's gonna get this work though.
All right, fam.
Best of luck, my good friend.
It's
Best
gonna be
of
a
luck.
breeze.
Hey. No, some of them easy, but some of them, yeah, you don't want no smoke, bro.
And the Valkyrie should be scared of me.
First one I stumbled on destroyed me.
Yeah, they want all the smoke, bro.
Yeah, I fought one, and then like when I respawned, I just like, all right, I'm going back on the elevator.
Yeah, exactly.
I said, let me go power up.
Like my mistake, miss me and my son. We stumbled upon here, and we on our way. My bad. You got it.
My son and I have a lot to take care of. Best of luck. You just leave.
Like, oh shit, this your room. All right, let me fall back.
I was like, yo, wrong house, my fault.
I simply wanted directions. Boy, we now depart.
Man, it really be like that.
Discord is coming to Xbox.
Oh, hey Jimmy, your mic doing something crazy.
What?
Discord coming to Xbox for anybody.
That's another thing Xbox fans can do to not play games.
That's cool. I look at the bigger picture.
What's the bigger picture, Smooth?
The bigger picture is I hope that PlayStation and Nintendo could get the Discord app, and then we can cross chat regardless of what platform we're on.
Yeah, okay, I agree with that.
That's
but
what I really want.
I got a question though.
What's up?
I was hearing that. So wait a minute. I don't know. I'm hearing multiple shit. So is this actually the Discord app where you can go and voice chat and all that, or on Xbox, or is it just something else?
The details are vague, but that's what it sounds like because it says an extended Discord partnership. So I know a lot of people like me are excited about the idea of, like, I'm never gonna Skype on my Xbox, but I do like the idea of having all my Discord channels built into Xbox. Yeah, at that point, it'd be cool to be in like a party chat of Discord while playing freaking PUBG. That would be crazy.
That would be dope. I fucks with Discord.
Why is Xbox getting Discord when they spent $8 billion to
Because they're about to buy it.
Because Skype is fucking trash. That's why.
Why did they spend all that money on it?
because they can afford to.
They can afford to. You know how many things
Right.
they threw out that they bought? Like,
But you know what's crazy? Skype got worse after Microsoft acquired them. Like, I don't understand.
Skype fell off.
Microsoft buys it.
Skype was way better before Microsoft
Name
acquired it.
me one thing Microsoft made better.
Well, no, but Sony has
Oh,
the same
shit.
thing. Remember, Sony paid what 180 million to get X-Link Kai, and then they turned that into PlayStation Now, and PlayStation Now sucks.
But X-Link Kai was always sucky. It was never good.
It was smoother than it is now. I seriously spent this weekend trying to play PlayStation Now, and it is garbage. $20 a month for that is nuts.
Jeez.
Oh man. Well,
but I think it's legit. I mean, it's a.
I'm saying, but the funny thing is, it was Microsoft's gaming division that ponied up that money for Skype too.
Yeah.
So Phil Spencer was like, fuck exclusive games and development. We just gonna go buy.
Phil Spencer wasn't responsible for the Skype purchase.
Whoever at Microsoft was.
I just get it right. Get it correct, man. I just don't.
hold on. Somebody said the Discord app on Xbox is only going to have game status, no voice chat at the moment.
Detailed.
That don't make sense. So they probably
that's useless.
No, you
Yeah,
know
what
how
is
like
the
when
point?
you're on Discord, you playing a game on PC to say.
Also, they add the ability to link it.
I guess.
Doesn't Xbox already tell you what?
Yeah,
content
Xbox
playing?
already do that. So what would be the point of that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like,
Well,
why?
my deep
That don't make
dream was
sense.
that Microsoft would find a way to get this to work well as a on console app, and then Nintendo would get on board next because Nintendo needs voice chat so bad. Did you know that people have disassembled the Switch and found that this headphone jack actually works for microphones as well? So like they already have the technology for headset mics. I want that so bad.
You and me both.
Come on with that.
That's all
beat the game.
They blowing you up,
Jimmy,
bro?
have you beat any Zelda?
Oh man.
I'm
I
kidding, I'm
gotta
kidding.
hear this. Go ahead, Jimmy.
Oh, he muted. He taking the call right now.
Or you taking an L?
Oh man.
Yeah, I'm mad there's no more basketball.
What happened on my thing?
Eric asked you a question.
I was just
Huh?
wondering if you've beaten any Zelda.
Let me fix this thing. Hold on.
Oh.
I'm back. Yeah.
Go ahead, Erica.
Oh wait. Okay. Have you beat any
Why
Zelda?
this thing keep going out?
All right.
It's a tough time for the Xbox brand right now, man.
I got this weird. I got this weird unreleased Zelda. Hold on a second. Let me grab it just because this is the weirdest thing I've found for my collection recently.
Erica be stay trying to come at me, man.
Wow.
Hey, I love Zelda.
Jimmy, have you beaten it?
Have I beaten what Zelda? Yeah, I beat Zelda. Of course,
Any
I beat
Zelda.
Oh, what's that?
See, I
Which
remember
Zelda?
in Japan there was a satellite system
Of
for
course, I
the
beat.
Super
Of course, I
Nintendo.
beat Zelda. Of course, I beat Zelda games.
BS Zelda?
Yeah, so this is basically BS Zelda, which was called the Ancient Stone Tablet. So basically what this is each day you turn on your Super Nintendo and actually aim a satellite at the sky, and for 1 hour during that day, you could play through a chapter of this Zelda. So somebody put the 5 days of this game as separate things in here. You actually have to hold down the reset button to switch between days. One of the weirdest things ever. This is Super Nintendo game. Literally weighs like 3 pounds. It's super heavy.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, damn. That's cool.
Hold that up again. Let me see.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah, the Ancient Stone Tablets. I'm
Is
not
that
sure.
a repro cart?
Yeah, somebody like a fan made it for me. It's so nuts, man. It's
See, I beat that Zelda right there.
You beat unreleased.
I don't think Jimmy's beaten any Zeldas.
Of course, I beat Zelda
Which
games.
Zelda have you beaten?
Which one?
I think you're just gonna ask me, man. Why you gotta ask me? Like
I just saw
That's like, hey, Jimmy, you beat the one with the sword, right? I remember
exactly.
that.
The one with the green hat, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you had on the
sword,
green
sword,
tunic
the
and all
green
that.
hat.
I remember.
You know,
It's been a minute since I beat
The one with the fairies in it?
you know Resurrection
yeah.
about to make a video on you right now. Telling have you beaten the Zelda?
Uh-oh.
Nah, it's been a while since I beat a Zelda game.
So which Zelda have you beaten?
yeah.
I beat the original Zelda, Zelda
We should
2.
probably get Breath
Link's
of the
crossbow training on the Wii.
What,
yeah.
what did you have to hit Ganon with in the first game to kill him?
Oh man.
Dog, what you talking about, man? The Master Sword.
You beat Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, I beat Ocarina of Time.
That's my favorite.
What arrows, Jimmy?
I don't remember.
The light arrows.
Oh man, this looks. Let's just move on. This shit looks spooky.
What's with
Dog, I'm an old dude. I beat Zelda in like 90 something.
There's only one kind of arrow that kills things in Zelda.
Yo, man, I don't remember, dog.
The pointy one, right, Jimmy? Just tell him. Like,
I'm not lying about
That's how you
it.
do
Though.
it.
I'm not lying about it though. He told my Nintendo NES, like I'm gonna remember.
The silver arrow's been in many Zeldas.
You see, yo, Bond, do you see how many games I beat a year?
No.
All right, exactly.
I don't know.
I'm not like you, man. I don't beat like 6 games a year, dog.
I beat 100 games a year, and I still have time to remember Zelda.
Oh, fam.
Yeah, I remember.
I was gonna say that. How do you forget
don't,
Zelda?
No, don't do that to me.
Just pull up on Jimmy Day.
Don't do that to me.
Oh man.
I was just wondering because I listen to you guys every week. I hear that ringtone go off. Yeah, I'm just wondering.
And he ain't beat the game.
Yo, goddamn it! I'm gonna stream Zelda on Twitch, man.
That'll be good.
I'm gonna beat it on Twitch, and
It'll be fun to watch you learn the buttons.
Did any of you? Any of you guys lose like a ton of subscribers over the last 48 hours?
Everybody has.
A ton, not a ton, probably about 10 or 20.
Like I couldn't even celebrate 7K. I looked at it; it was at 7,400. And 2 hours later, I was like, "What the fuck? Where'd they all go?"
Yeah, I lost 25 yesterday, which sucks. I got 300 subscribers 3 days in a row, and then I lost 25 randomly. I was like, I don't know what the hell. But yeah, they just did a sub purge yesterday.
Well, they need to purge me another fucking 50.
Man.
Last question. Will the Switch actually surpass the Xbox S?
Hell yeah.
Can we stop asking these dumb questions?
Xbox
People are so obsessed with shit like passing Xbox. It's like waiting to like bust a nut for some of these people. It's like, I'm about to come. Are you gonna pass Xbox? Are you gonna pass it?
Oh my God.
Shit!
Have you been reading my Twitter again, Dan?
That's not exactly how it seems like.
Are we taking
Yes,
that
it will.
the Sixers?
I said I'll talk to you on Monday.
They already won.
I know we would, but I don't. Wait, what was the bet regarding the Sixers?
Cavs versus Sixers, straight up.
Oh, and if like that, the Sixers make it to the finals.
Well, they'd have to beat the Cavs to make the finals. Yes.
Yeah. But what if both teams loses to the
Nobody
team?
wins.
It's not gonna happen.
All right, then cool. Then yeah, I got the Cavaliers over Sixers. What was the bet? How much?
I don't know. Not
A full game, just like last time.
A full game. Okay.
Just
Cool.
like how you swindled me with this perfect dark.
I didn't swindle you. I did not swindle you, dude. Like nothing's been confirmed on that.
I had to talk to Rand. I'm like, Rand.
Yo, so Rand thinks I'm right?
No, I was like, you've been talking to Smooth lately? He's like, no, wow, okay.
Yeah, no, I know nothing.
Hey, Smooth, you can't make no more bets based on inside information, fam.
Yo, I have no inside information. I really don't.
Yo, Rand, stop telling Smooth stuff. All right. Yeah, we can. I think that's it, and we can do these outros. All right. Jack there?
He's on mute, I think.
Be right back.
Okay. Jimmy?
Hey, yo, what's up, man? J Mega Games, man. Yeah, man. I'm about to go play some Zelda.
Yeah, okay. Nick?
Yes, Nintendo Direct. Hey, thanks for inviting me, man. And nice meeting you, Dreamcast guy. And nice meeting all you guys. Thanks for the invite. For real, I really do appreciate it. Try to get my word in, but I didn't really want to interrupt anybody. I'm too nice like that. But thanks for the invite.
Yeah, go check out Nintendo Direct, his channel, and check him out on Twitter too. Smooth.
What's up, everybody? It's the best spot. If you're not subscribed, please do so. I could use it.
Jesus.
Yeah. Erica?
Yeah, thanks for having me, you guys. It was fun. You can find me on Press Start Podcast, which is every Thursday at 5 Pacific. Also on YouTube.
Nobody cares about Pacific, Erica. You got to give EST. That's the time zone.
Oh, my bad. 8:30. We're at 8:30 now.
We all know EST is the definitive time zone.
Oh, no. West Coast, best coast.
I'm all about that central.
And then Eric Cuts for the win on YouTube. I'll catch you guys later.
Could you give my son Kofi a note for me? Could you tell him on May 19th he's dead? That's dead. DEAD. Thank you. Okay.
You've been practicing that Mario Kart though? That's the one. That's the one you gotta practice.
I'm gonna start. Just tell him he's dead. That's all.
All right. All right.
Dreamcast.
Well, hey guys, I'm Dreamcast Guy. I do lots of different reviews, and May is going to be packed with big games. I'm trying to. I want to do Dark Souls Remastered. I'm going to review Detroit's. I'm already playing, what is that, Dragon's Crown Pro. So just to go sub if you haven't already. I got tons of videos coming up.
Oh, yeah. I meant to ask you a question, right? So you do I know you do like top 10 videos sometimes. How much research does it take you? Like, how long does that research do to do the information from these top 10s?
A lot. That's what it's funny is that my top 10s don't get a ton of views, but that actually about 30.
Mike is that?
That's Jimmy.
30 hours of my week, 30 hours of every week is spent writing and researching the top 10 Thursdays. So it's funny is that I spend about 30 hours a week beating a game, 30 hours a week writing top 10 Thursday, and then about 25 hours a week recording and editing both of those, along with like the rants, of course.
And then Watch Mojo just takes your work in 30 seconds.
That has, honestly, that was a big dispute that happened earlier this year, and that did suck. Oh, man. I had Watch Mojo lawyers like emailing me, which is awful.
Are you serious?
Damn.
Yeah, it was a
For them stealing from you, or you stealing from them?
They happened to accidentally make a video that was exactly like mine, like 2 days after I made mine. I
saw that. So why are their lawyers contacting you?
Because I made a video calling them out, and they got upset at me, and it was a whole. I don't even want to talk about it because they're scary people. I don't want to talk about Watch Mojo.
We'll talk about it after dark. Then I want to hear this.
All right. Was that it? Did I get everything?
No, you forgot about me. Got more game than an Xbox, so that's not really saying much. But I'll see you guys on the peasant race next week or in the coming weeks. Don't know how that's gonna work. I really I'm allergic to 30 frame games. We're gonna try to make this work though.
That's everybody, right?
Hit that like button too.
Please hit the like button to support.
And again, appreciate the dude that donated for a PlayStation 4 Pro. I don't know why you Xbox. Where you Xbox guys at? Show up.
Shoot, you want mine?
No, I'll take it. We can give it away.
All right. Appreciate y'all coming out to view again. We'll catch y'all next week. We out. Peace.